do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Yo, fuck nuts. It's probing time.
Oh my God.
I know.
Such a mess of an intro.
I know.
It's great.
Well, I did ask you to edit it, but I had to
I haven't done
edit
that
it
yet.
myself.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do a crazy intro, so we have one of many. How's it going, CJ?
I'm better now.
Good. We weren't supposed to stream today, but here we are.
Yeah, I was sick during the week.
You were sick during the week.
Yeah.
Do I have anyone watching? No, I ain't got shit. We're screwed. We got no one watching. I guess we could do whatever we want, talk about whatever we want.
Yeah.
Finally, some freedom.
I know.
Freedom, beauty, and love. The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Oh, we got people watching now.
What?
We got people watching.
Oh,
And they're gone.
That's close. Yeah, of course.
And they're gone.
Why do you think I started singing, man? I saw that. I wanted them out of here.
What? It's like that South Park meme.
Yeah, okay, what are you playing?
What?
What game are you playing?
I'm not playing a game.
Oh. Not in general. Like,
Oh,
you know,
I was
what
just
game are you
playing Sea of Thieves.
Okay, there. And it's gone.
And it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I got into a new anime fighting game called Grand Blue Fantasy Rising.
Did you?
It's good, man.
It sounds very turn-based.
It's not. It's a fighting game. It's button mashing.
Nah. I like
And
my
I'm still recovering from past
stuff.
lives.
I like my story-driven.
Oh, I like story-driven too. I like all types. I've recently got into fighting games.
What do you think, David? They were giving up on Snyder.
What?
Or the Suicide Squad cut. Did you hear about that?
Yeah. What do you mean? I think I have no thoughts on that. I have no opinion. Good for him. I hope he's happy. I hope he's happy.
Okay. That's great topic.
Great topic. Hey, you brought it up.
I know.
Come on, have an opinion.
Wait, well, that's the end of the show.
Everyone wants me to have an opinion on shit I have no idea about. I don't know. I don't know why the fuck he would move on. I don't know if James Gunn told him something or not, or all this and blah blah blah. You have an opinion.
Anthony's like, come on, have an opinion,
bro. I can't, because what if it's wrong? I don't want to be wrong. I'm wrong enough.
You want to have the wrong opinion?
Yeah. Well, yeah. When it comes to that, it's like, well, and then
I mean,
like,
it's not a controversial topic.
David Ayer one day, well, for hypothetical, he just knows, and he's like, "Why would you think that?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Like,
oh wait, it's controversial for you, but not okay. I see.
Everything. I'm already gonna get canceled. I hope, like, I have to like take a break if I stop doing YouTube if I want to jump back into the movie thing.
Oh really?
Probably. I mean, I get nervous about that. I talk a lot of shit about movies and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, that's a no-no. But then I also think to myself, it's like, well, why I started making movies is because I had very strong opinions.
Mm.
And it's like, it
At
kind of
least we don't have any opinions about
once you get in there.
the controversial news of the week.
What is the controversial? There is no controversial news.
The island.
There's people making controversial news.
The list.
What list? Schindler's List?
No.
Michael Bay's The Island? What are you talking about? This is movies.
Apparently George Lucas was on the list.
Shut up.
No,
I'm
serious.
Well,
I know.
I'm not talking about this
We are not
it's
talking about
movie related. I don't care if George Lucas was in that movie. Someone ask him why he was there. That's it. Bye. Goodbye.
He was snorkeling.
Yeah, he's snorkeling. The man likes to snorkel. I bet he snorkels with his fucking shirt. That shirt he always wears, that plaid shirt, plaid sleeve.
He's in the ocean.
Yeah, he wears that long sleeve plaid shirt, blue or red, checkered.
Yeah.
He snorkels with that. See, now I feel bad about saying that. What if I meet George Lucas?
What if you meet George Lucas?
I mean, what if he tells me? What if I'm meeting him? He's like, by the way, I don't swim in my plaid. Shit. I feel all embarrassed and shit. I was like, oh, you heard that.
He gets very mad.
EGH tweeted that, huh? When he found out I was meeting George Lucas.
Well, I mean, the thumbnail says, Zack Snyder.
I know what the thumbnail says.
I know.
Wait, you put a Zack Snyder thumbnail?
Yeah.
Okay. This is why people are going to call me a hypocrite, because I'm always the one that wants to get away from talking about Zack Snyder and stuff. Even though I bring him up all the time too as a joke.
So AI is getting better.
Okay. Are you doing a bit? What is this? Do you want me to shut up and you do like a stand-up routine? So AI is getting better.
AI is getting better. Look at that.
Who the hell is that guy?
I don't know. That's AI.
Okay, so how do we know AI is getting better? It's just a picture. Didn't when it started, didn't it look like this as well?
No, it looked much worse.
Oh, okay. It looked like
I was actually looking up
the original
what it looked like.
Racer.
I was looking up before what it looked like.
There's a conspiracy afoot. You like conspiracies, don't you, CJH?
Yeah.
What happened to last night's MME episode with Comics?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I asked, and no one answered.
I was tired.
The stream was taken down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
Wait, what happened?
That's what I was asking.
Copyright strike?
No, there wasn't anything copywritten strucketh. There wasn't. We didn't play anything.
Did someone get mad?
I don't know.
Do you think someone?
I don't think it was like a heated discussion, but there was like disagreement, like very brutal disagreement. But I don't think it was like a heated argument.
Wait, who was doing the heated part?
That's what I said. There wasn't any heated part. So why would you say who's doing the heated part if I just said it wasn't heated or anything? There was no heated, so no one could be doing that part.
Heated?
Yeah. It was a debate, a vast disagreement debate. But
this is an example of an early AI.
But I just want to know who took that stream down. I was going to rewatch it today. I like to reassess my communication skills sometimes. Hello?
This early AI.
I can't, if it's, all right. I don't, okay. What do I do with this? I don't know what to do with this information, CGH. And more importantly, I don't know what you want me to do with this information. What's up, senior nerd? We got a conspiracy afoot. I don't know what happened to last night.
I did this AI as well.
No, it wasn't you, RJ. Fuck off.
I did this AI. Kathleen Kennedy, poker.
Is that Kathleen Kennedy?
Yeah,
apparently. That looks like someone Mike Flanagan.
That's what AI thinks Kathleen Kennedy looks like.
That looks like a lady Mike Flanagan would work with. You know? He has a type. It was not you.
Wait, was RJ in that stream?
No, he wasn't.
Oh.
Maybe one of his odds was. Oh, ba-dum-pow! I don't know. That was a joke.
Well, if you would post a link in your channel.
Oh, yeah, you want me to post the link? Okay, yeah. RJ could come on and...
Unfortunately, Senior nerd will probably.
I was gonna give him. Wait, I can't. You need to give me the link. I can't give the link.
Well, you can't copy and paste?
I can't. There's no invite button. I don't have an invite button. You remember this happened last time, idiot?
Wait.
I'm sorry, I called you an idiot.
Aren't you using? Oh.
I apologize. After I apologize, you kicked me out, you fucker. You were gonna let it slide otherwise. All right, post it on the chat, and then I'll copy it and I'll put it in my chat.
I thought
that's literally.
Aren't you using a computer?
I think that's what we. No, it's because I started the stream, but it's technically your stream that I'm latching onto. So I don't have like the same. I don't know.
You don't have the browser.
I don't know what you're saying anymore.
The browser, where it says www. All that stuff.
No, I need to invite. I need to give the invite, bro. Here. I was there. That's why
I fixed
it got
my
taken
doctor.
down. It's a conspiracy against me. Were you really there? Get in here, RJ. If you were really.
It didn't figure out Doctor Doom yet, but
what happened to yesterday's stream?
It did a better job.
I am not. I'm involved
previously.
In another stream taking down a stream or a channel. I don't want that. I don't want my name in that. So I must figure out. This is personal for me. I'm like the detective that was shamed because I don't know, killed the channel by mistake. And then in like my retirement, I was involved in it. I get involved in another little mystery, and this time it's personal. And this is my time to find retribution for my past sins in discovering who the hell took down the channel from last night.
You have sins?
I have sins, man. I have sins for days.
Sins of the Father.
Sins of the Father. I have sins. So what? Everyone's got them.
Yeah. Everybody's a sinner.
You sin a man. Can't trust the sinner man.
Got so many people watching?
No.
Yeah.
Because we didn't even plan this. We don't have anything to talk
You
about.
don't plan, that's the thing.
No, I don't plan shit. I don't plan any of this. I talk straight from the dome. Straight from the dome. Were you really there? Okay, I want to talk. Man, we could have watched that video yesterday.
Your AI.
Your AI
You're
CJ.
looking like it. Oh yeah, because
Had you looking like a Chad.
I posted an AI of me as a Barbie doll.
Let me see.
Or a Ken doll.
You could be Barbie. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me see.
Wait, well, give me a second.
All right.
It takes a while.
One Mississippi, two
It takes a little bit of time to.
I gotcha. Who the fuck is this guy? I'm getting like
that's me.
Weird shit. A Toodle? No, you're not that. Oh no, this guy. Oh, that's you.
This image. That's in front of you.
Yeah, that is you. Very Chad. You gonna do that? Is that the new CJH?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, RJ.
Hello.
Hey, look at the new CJH. Look at CJH. He's like a mix of like Jim, Winter Soldier guy, and I don't know who else.
That's
Jim and Winter
me
Soldier.
If I lose a bunch of weight.
Business time. I like it. That's pretty cool. So they have like an app that you could barbify yourself and shit?
Yeah, apparently.
Cool. How would they do this dinosaur app? Like this dinosaur avatar. What's up, RJ?
Not much, just chilling.
I'm playing this new game called Grand Blue Fantasy Rising.
Any of you
fighting game, and it's amazing.
Been sick the last couple days? Like I?
No, I haven't been sick. I've been fine.
What's the newest like meta in the discussion of nerd world, nerd talk, pop culture talk? What's like the new
I don't
thing?
know.
The conspiracy.
Aliens in Miami?
No, that's not pop culture.
It's culture. I don't know if I'd say it's pop culture though.
I guess aliens is pop culture in a way because they're not real. What else can they be then? We have like I don't know. Yeah, aliens in Miami. Sure. No, I want to know what's new, what everyone's talking about right now. Besides Star Wars. Oh my god.
The air cut.
Oh, the air cut leaving. Did you give your thoughts on that?
I mean, it's pretty much what I've been saying for like the past 2 years. So,
that it's never gonna happen and that it's no better than what we had.
No, just the fact that Warner Brothers Discovery has no interest in the old stuff anymore. They just want to move forward. They have no desire to dig up any of the stuff. They just want to trudge ahead. They've kind
I
of
think it's because that movie is no better than what we got.
Well, there's no
pour,
reason.
Pour yourself a big one, whoever that was.
Yeah.
It's the water.
Oh, that's water.
Yeah.
No, but seriously, like, there's no financial reason for them to release it. There's no reason to even drudge it up. There's nothing to gain at this point.
You don't think it could have done something right after Barbie being a huge hit and they, release it with Margot Robbie?
Because Margot Robbie hates it. She doesn't want it to get released.
Has she said that, or are we just assuming because she doesn't talk about it?
Anytime she's talked about it, she's been very dismissive of it and has very much been like, yeah, I don't really care.
Do you think she feels that way about the Harley Quinn character in general?
No, just that movie. I think because Jared Leto is a pest, a sex pest, and he's a weirdo. I think that's why.
I think she doesn't.
I honestly,
from the outside perspective, she doesn't seem to really clamor for that role like that. She's not really.
You think that's I think it's the Jared Leto is probably why?
Oh, that could be. Yeah, that's
like
true.
Yes, that's. Yeah.
I mean, this is all speculation, but maybe.
I think it's a lot to do with the Jared Leto thing. Yeah, I think that based on everything that was reported about that version of the movie and Margot's experience making it, I think she's very much campaigned for it not to get released internally, and they value her more than they value anybody else when it comes to that movie.
So do you think you'll never see the light of day?
If it does, it'll be 2 years from now, and they do like a 10th anniversary release or something, if it's lucky.
Even if she said no?
I think that 2026 would be the only time you could ever see it get released, if it was ever going to be.
Yeah, that means Batgirl's absolutely effed, bro. We're never going to see that freaking fire truck motorcycle chase, sorry.
I mean, the writing's been on the wall. I mean, the thing is,
I know, but it's just like,
I'm just saying, like, they don't want to go back to any of the old stuff. They're done with that. They don't want to acknowledge that fan base anymore.
Absolutely.
They don't want to acknowledge.
They wouldn't. That's
anymore.
Smart.
Go full steam ahead and just because it's not theirs. It's not theirs. They want to do their own thing. They're doing their own thing, their own universe. They're just like, forget all the old stuff. Just trudge ahead.
I think this is fake, but this is pretty funny.
There you go.
Okay. Is this from Deadpool?
No, I think it's fake, but it's pretty funny.
Is this from Deadpool 2? I don't remember this part. I remember when he fought the Juggernaut.
I
remember that part.
I think it's fake.
I remember Domino. I don't remember this part. I remember the annoying kid.
Wait. How's my audio?
It's okay.
Hello. What?
It's audio.
Okay, cool.
RJ, I have a thing. Okay. There's like, well, one of the current discussions, which I wasn't going to bring up, but I might as well. This whole Star Wars lady gave an interview. The director of the new Rey film. Okay. Yes. People are commenting.
Oh, wait, is that what was so heated?
No, it was literally Snyder stuff again.
Is that what's going on?
Wait, for yesterday, I want to know why the stream from yesterday's MME was taken down.
Because I was on it.
Huh?
That was on there. I just told you. That's why.
You were not on there.
Yeah.
Who were you?
Wait, were you actually?
No, he wasn't.
I was on the panel.
Who?
Were you really?
You were the guy that said what? Hi, I'm RJ.
Sure.
Hi, I'm RJ.
So many things happened.
What was your position?
Star
Go
Wars.
Snyder, go.
I don't know.
Wait, did they kick you though?
No, dude, he's
Time.
Jesus Christ, CJH.
So
Trolling.
they kept you on.
He's trolling. He wasn't there last night.
I was there in spirit, even though I was probably asleep.
Ah.
Hey, senior nerd.
Yo.
Nice avatar. I like Three Kings.
Oh, you know why? Guess what today is?
Oh, it's Three Kings. You're right. We
That's
three
right.
kings be stealing the three
There you
reyes
go.
or whatever.
Yeah, it's an excuse for land people to continue to party, to continue to get drunk past
Nice.
Christmas. Yes. So.
Senior Nerd's mic was at like 100. I had to turn it down.
Yeah, but I like Three Kings. That was a good. That was David S.
That was David O. Russell, yeah. Before
David O. Russell.
apparently, he got in a fight with George Clooney on that set.
Yes, he got fired. Everybody.
Wow,
Yeah.
Not a very good person. By all accounts.
I hear horror stories too. Not from industry. From
I mean, we
the
see.
trades.
I mean, if you see the I Heart Huckabee behind the scenes.
Oh yeah, when he's shouting at Lily
Yeah.
Thompson, I think,
He
or
called
Lily
the
Taylor.
C word. He was like calling the C word like
I'm trying to help you, you bitch. I'm trying to help you. And he starts tearing down his own set. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
God. He was like calling Miss Fizzle from Magic School Bus a C word. Because Lillian Thomas voices Miss Frizzle on the Magic School Bus.
Oh damn! So apparently, you know how people are uploading Steamboat Willie now.
Okay.
Disney is still trying to
do a
claim.
watch along?
They're still trying to do a copyright claims on it.
Well,
What is Disney thinking? I'm sure like these are bots and stuff Disney has to like fix
It's
up and
YouTube.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think people got confused because they think that Mickey Mouse is public domain. No, it's Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse, the black and white. No,
Yeah, that's the thing. People are
should do a watch party. We could
literally
actually stream it.
uploading Steamboat Willie.
Like the movie. The
Pe-
short film.
although, do you know?
It's like 40
Actually,
minutes or something.
people forget about the first ever Mickey Mouse appearance. They always forget about it.
What are you talking about, CJH?
Plain crazy.
Plain crazy?
Doesn't count.
Everyone forgets about this.
Yeah, I was told all my life through Disney propaganda that it was Steamboat Willie.
It is not.
It is not.
So in a way, we always had Mickey Mouse as public domain.
Let's see.
1928. When was Steamboat Willie?
Well,
I'm
actually,
not sure.
these both came out the same year, I believe.
Yeah.
So,
Maybe Steamboat Willie got big, got huge, and that's why.
Maybe like Steamboat Willie.
This is like creepy.
I was surprised. I actually, it surprised me.
I could picture like a super that horrorcore rap song going underneath this.
So,
It's like a rap music video for the horror.
So it was
community.
became January 1st on the East Coast. Someone uploaded the entire Steamboat Willie shorts. What the hell? The entire Steamboat Willie shorts on Twitter. Yeah, I watched the whole thing the first time. It is very
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh wow!
He has like an emo haircut.
Well, outward.
So they were like, so Disney's like, planes don't work. Put him in a steamboat. That'll be a hit. And he was right. Look how creative this is. It's like the Flash.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe they should make Steamboat Willie too.
You probably already are.
You know
But why do
something
you
I
want to
never.
kick Disney in the ass? What did Disney ever do to you?
Okay, this is like a Mandela effect. Has Mickey always had a tail in the cartoons?
Why would you want to kick Mickey's ass?
No, I'm
Disney
serious. Has Mickey always had? I remember seeing Mickey with tails in the other cartoon.
All right, can we turn this off, CJH? I feel like I'm
Has
being-
Mickey Mouse always have tails? A tail?
No. This is a prototype.
Okay, I don't know.
He has apparently.
There's Minnie.
So, well, sometimes he doesn't.
You gotta explain that to millennials. What the
sometimes he does.
The luck thing?
It's whoever draws it, I guess. Whoever draws Mickey.
Yeah,
that stretch dog is very handy in this world.
Yeah, I know, because how they make sound effects. They use practical objects and it's like they use a whistle for the and xylophones. You could tell they were.
I wouldn't even know what to do with a Mickey Mouse movie because I don't even know what Mickey Mouse.
Well, don't make it horror for sure. It's not like there's like a dozen of them right now.
Oh yeah, I know the horror stuff.
I was like, okay, can we end up?
Like I got cash grabs and stuff.
Whoa! What the fuck?
That was very explicit.
That was like close
up to a very explicit shot of an udder.
Yeah.
Get milked, bitch! All right, CJH.
I like this. This is fun. I mean, this is like the.
It's a long movie, man. Dude, we're gonna get taken down.
Oh, no, it's copyright.
No, it's public domain now.
It's public domain.
I gotta say,
that was not a living dead. You don't see me playing that every 5 minutes.
For an animation that came out like pre-World War II, it looks impressive. I mean, it's like better than some of the animation we see today.
Like what?
Literally.
Is it better than Elementals?
No, Elementals.
Is it better than Ninja Turtles?
No.
Is it better than Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse?
No, of course not. I think nothing.
Is it better than Puss in Boots?
I never seen this.
Is it better than Shrek 2?
Now we got something.
You know how they'll probably. You know how they'll probably get you is probably the music.
I don't even know how a bot could hear this music. It just sounds all like it's all like mixed in there.
Ooh. Like, yeah, you can't do that anymore. That's inappropriate right now. Mickey Mouse got me too. Oh my god.
I have a prediction. Mr. Fantastic is going to do that in the Fantastic Four movie. He's going to parachute himself to help a falling Fantastic Three. There better be a Mr. Fantastic parachute scene. What would I'm curious. I agree. A Mickey Mouse movie would be cool, but then what would his character be like? Like what's Mickey Mouse's like personality trait that could really be
What's his personality trait?
Yeah, like what is he like he's just like cool with everyone. That's sort of it, like, right?
Nice.
So what would the movie be like? What's his conflict, I guess?
I mean, they tried to do that with the one when they reverse his brain. Mickey 2 brain, what is it called?
Mickey needs to have like a midlife crisis. They need to do a movie where he realizes he's too normal, he's too nice, he's doing all this, and he's like,
or
he wants to find some edge or something.
He had personality.
He tries to sign to Warner Brothers or some shit.
No, he had personality a bit in House of Mouse. You remember that series where he has his own nightclub, and then
true. I'm sure they would, but I'm curious what. If they were to do a movie, what would they?
That's the movie, a House of Mouse movie, like a full-length House of Mouse movie.
But what did they get? What was his personality?
No. It's actually it's a detective story. And he's like, he lights.
Why doesn't he have a nose?
Like,
this looks weird. His face looks flat. It looks like he doesn't have a nose.
No,
he lights a cigarette. He says,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, DL. It's more of a mascot than a character. But so I guess within that, any script that's amazing,
he became a mascot. He did have he was like a nice kid who got into some trouble.
What?
I mean,
nice
that's
kid that got into some trouble. You talking
Yeah,
about Karate Kid?
yeah, I guess so. That's
Yeah.
he was macho. He was
No mercy.
I mean, he really he works better with Goofy and Donald, like when they were like the Ghostbusters in those shorts.
Oh my god, I got it. We got to do a steampunk Mickey instead of Steamboat.
Ooh,
We do a steampunk Mickey.
okay.
All right, solved. We solved it. That's what we're
We
doing.
gotta do anything. We gotta do something other than horror, because that's what they're doing right now with just Mickey.
Well, that's what you want to do if you want to get like the attention
I don't
with
know.
little money and marketing and shit.
I saw
And you
this
don't have
great
to hire
idea.
stars or anything. You
Yeah,
could
I
hire
saw-
like Nicolas Cage for like one day, and he has one scene where he's the guy in the cabin that tells information on the slasher.
Yeah, but
That's why
you could-
horror rules.
That's what I heard. Someone put this great suggestion, like a comic book, because Felix the Cat is public domain, so you can make a Steamboat Mickey Felix the
Is
Cat.
Pippi Longstocking public domain?
No, I think Baby Blue is public domain.
That'd be sick. I want to do a Pippi Longstocking movie. It's time to do a gritty reboot. Trying to bring her back to the
Oh,
masses.
you know it's gonna be public
all the
domain?
marketing on TikTok. Let's go.
You know it's gonna be public domain in 2035.
What?
Superman. Superman is gonna be public
But can't
domain.
like studios? I guess they can't because they would have. Can't they like renegotiate rights or something?
Well, yeah, they could, but the thing is, this is the Action One Comics Superman. You know, like from the cover where he's lifting the car and smashing it to the wall. So yeah, so it can be like the Superman we know.
Superman is
What's
a
he
car
doing?
mechanic. He's a
Dude,
car
there's
mechanic.
people drowning in the world right now. You got better shit to do. Get out there. What are you doing?
He's a car mechanic.
There's like a house on fire across the street. Go over there. Save those people.
No, maybe he's that's a fire truck. He's helping.
Don't worry, Dial. It's gonna be an action movie. She kicks ass. She's gonna know martial arts. It's gonna be played by Charlize Theron. Gritty reboot. Let's go.
Wait, I found it. I found Mickey Mouse's.
Do you think? Okay, I have a
New
crazy,
personality.
crazy idea. James Gunn could do for Superman Legacy. I have a crazy idea.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Enough of this. CJH. I'm done with the mouse. I'm done with this. That is creepy. That is unholy, and that is against God's will. Okay.
No, no.
All of AI is against God's will.
Are you gonna see
Stop
that Mickey slasher film with like in an amusement park and he's killing?
Not in the theaters. I'll probably rent it or not rent it. In stream. Yeah, I'll watch. I watch so much shit. Like I watch garbage, bro. I watch garbage.
Yeah,
especially in the horror genre. I've seen a couple recently that. Whew, it's like, I can't believe that counts as a movie. But okay, here's my crazy Superman Legacy idea. Okay, so I believe in the original comics, Superman's powers were not like they were very different, and they would constantly be changing. And I think they even made it canon as like, oh, I guess I'm settling in these new powers because that's where the whole could leap with one bound over a building. That shit came from he didn't know how to fly at first, right? He knew how to jump high and all that.
No,
shit.
yeah.
So what if that is James Gunn's take? Is like Superman when he first the first half or something? His powers are all over the place, and it's actually fucking crazy. Before he settles in, and the Superman origin comes in, like in that sense, since it's already a place with heroes and all that. I don't know. I think that would be a pretty cool take. Like he could even move his muscles so that he could reshape his face and look like someone else. Like his powers were insane. And I was like, you know what? That's fucking James Gunn as shit. I think he'd do that. And that'd be a very interesting, and that's how you differentiate. That's a big difference right there. And it's also something that I think he could have fun with. But everyone's going to be like, no. I'm just saying.
My last YouTube short got 16 dislikes.
Yes to underwear.
What's your shorts? Why you guys that much dislike?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was talking to Superman, bro. I never talk about that guy.
I mean that'd be interesting. Like he it's kind of like in Man of Steel where he's slowly.
So it got balanced out because it's got 30 likes.
Well, they only did it. Yeah, they only do it. They do it with Man of Steel with the flying thing. I'm just saying it would be more powers.
Well,
being
no.
discovered
Remember
and
where
fucking
like
going nuts.
remember the
What do you mean, DL? You're DL. He said no, perp, but DL. That's from the original fucking comics. The day one, that was what's happening.
Yeah, but no,
You're Mr. Source. You're Mr. Like
it's
the comics.
kind of
Why
like
are you
Man of Steel.
deviating from the comics?
Wait, it kind of Man of
How
Steel.
dare you, sir? Be consistent.
He like in the flashback when he was a kid, he in school when like his senses was going crazy. He was seeing through walls and then seeing through people.
Yeah, no,
like
but those are his actual. That was him getting the actual powers that we come to know. Before he would have different powers where he could literally move muscles and change his face. He had like different powers. It wasn't just his powers are now forming now, and it looks weird when he first gets X-ray, and it feels weird when he first fly. No, he literally had different powers, and it was settling, and like they had to like retcon it by him saying, "I guess I settled with these." Later on,
Well, okay, yeah.
literally from the source.
I mean, right now he could do like Superman could do like a super like Dragon Ball Z and then become like a atomic bomb or something. I forgot. I did like he could.
Yeah, he could do weird shit. He was just a
Like,
bunch of weird power, and then maybe that's like the gimmick is like you're not a superhero. Your powers are like lame as shit, dude.
Maybe that's
He
what
just like
Batman
vomits
should be.
pink and shit or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, that's too much like the polka dot man. Does something weird. He shits out like paintings. I don't know.
Maybe like maybe like he
Just weird alien shit.
Wait,
make him an
maybe
alien.
they
That'll
should-
make him really alien too.
Maybe they should do an artistic version of Superman.
Well, it's a movie. Everything's artistic. All movies.
All
are
I can
artistic.
say
But
is I'm very
but I
glad
mean
that
like
they're
it's
not
commentary for
people.
something.
Hold on. Let RJ speak. He hasn't said a word. He's just been in shock
Okay.
at my terrible
Speak.
ideas. Go ahead.
All I can say is I'm just glad that none of us here are studio executives or writers because holy shit.
None of us here yet.
None of
I hope that it never happens. My God.
Don't worry. I'm
It's
not
an
a DC
interesting
guy
idea,
anyway.
I gotta say. I mean, they got
It's got, oh my god, RJ, if it happens, will you? I don't know. I need something. I want to bet something. If James Gunn does that, because he's doing an old-fashioned Superman, it's like ready for him.
I don't think it's impossible. I just think it's very unlikely. I think it's more meant to be traditional. I think you're going to see him fly. I mean, if that's what you're.
I think he's gonna do. No, he's gonna do that, but towards the second half. But the first half, he's gonna be doing all the crazy.
I would
alien power
agree
shit.
if it was an origin story, but this is already Superman is like a couple years into his career, so no.
But he's
What if
still
the
like-
whole
Damn it.
wait? What if the whole
Get him outta
movie
here.
is just? What if the whole movie is just Clark Kent, the movie, and then
They
the
already
very
did
end
that.
he
I would love
becomes
that.
Superman?
Yeah, that's not happening.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like a
well, I mean,
domestic
that's
drama.
pretty
Man,
much-
I
mean,
would love that. I would
I
love
mean, that's
that.
pretty much Smallville.
That a
You
movie
got me-
just absolutely trolls. Like they get Nicholas Winding Refn to direct a Superman movie secretly. He just does this weird ass fucking artsy movie.
I do want to see them like really. They really not explore
He's
more.
like,
of
"Fuck you! You
Clark.
guys wanted to concentrate on the story. This is what you get.
Yeah, I mean, they never really.
You wanted low budget, bitches. This is what you
Things
get."
evolve to Jesus. That's what I think.
You know, because there has been commentaries like, "Oh, movie budgets are too high." All this stuff. It's like, and you know, Hollywood, they're just gonna go if they go the other direction. It's like way the other direction. I'm talking like Ang Lee's Hulk, but like there's no action scene at the end. You know, there's just a weird movie. That's what's gonna happen. I can't wait for that. The existential.
Like I
Lobo
said,
movie.
all of you guys need Jesus.
No, we don't.
This is like
You don't think that could happen? Like an artsy fartsy, no action. I mean, technically, Unbreakable's that, right?
Yeah, that's the original IP though. It's
That's
not-
true, but you don't. But that's why it could be done with not original.
Well,
IP,
listen,
'cause
how about
there's
this?
there's already like a ladder there that a pitch could be in there. It's like, look, we're gonna do Unbreakable, but with this character.
Well, you know what? Here's the
I
thing.
think I
Perk.
could see that happening.
How about this, Perk? If you're still alive and by 20,
That's Blade. That's the new Blade. We're gonna do Unbreakable with Blade. That's why there's no action and shit.
What do you mean if he's still alive?
because in 2035, Superman is public domain. So then,
Of course we'll. Okay, never mind. Knock
Yeah.
on wood. We're not jinxing that.
yeah. So
Yeah, you know I'm right.
just I mean, it could happen.
It could happen. It's not gonna happen with Superman, but it could happen with a hero.
So wait, so I'm very confused because I came in here, and so apparently Max's channel got taken down again. Is that what's going on?
No, no.
Oh,
no,
really?
No. Stop it.
I'm asking.
No.
What
I know.
the hell
I'm
you
telling
say again?
CJ to stop it. Oh, really? It get started. No, it did not. The stream from last night did.
Yeah,
Okay, what happened?
And I want it back, damn it. I like to listen to myself because I want to learn how to be a better communicator. And
I
in order
don't
to do
know
that,
what
I need to
happened.
listen
I
to me.
fell asleep
communicating.
after 12:30, and then I saw a notification that Max was like the John Hendricks show.
John
What the hell
Hendrick.
did you just say?
I have no clue.
That was like the title of the show that got taken down, right?
No,
Of Max.
no, it was Rebel Moon News, the Rebel Moon numbers, and it was about Ayer deciding to move on. But it was a lot of debate because it wasn't the MME crew. It was me and the Comics League. It was me and the Comics League crew. I guess the Comics League guys took over the channel for the night, or had permission to take over the channel. Obviously, they had permission.
It's probably on his channel then. It's probably
Removed
No, it's
by
not.
uploader.
I
It
checked.
says removed by uploader.
Well, I was
See?
gonna. Well, no,
Controversy.
No, because what probably happened was it was like a co-stream or something, or like it was on multiple channels. It probably.
But why are they taking? But they're taking down in all those channels. Where did that stream go? I want that stream again.
They took out copyright. That's like, oh, this is.
There was no copyright. It was all discussion.
No, what I'm saying is that if it was a dual stream, like let's say like Comics League streamed on his channel, what they probably did was that they took it off of Max's channel and encouraged people to go to his channel.
No, it's not in Comics League's channel either.
Oh, I have no clue.
That's what I'm saying.
Do you think maybe Max is
Maybe somebody said
getting rid of
Maybe
he's getting rid of live streams and doing clip outs instead?
No, that's his deal. That's
actually the best. That's the best explanation so far. Good for you, CGH.
He said he wants his channel to grow. So what? How's his channel grow? Just
because you can't grow with live streams.
It's his channel. Let him do what he wants.
Actually, he could.
Live streams are just for watch time.
Whatever.
You can grow your channel with live streams. It's not impossible.
Not necessarily. You don't become big.
There's no right way to become big. Just work hard, keep doing it, and grinding, and be consistent.
Mostly just do videos so people have rewatch value.
Or just don't care at all and just talk about what you want to talk about.
YouTube is like
basically my channel.
More channels need to do like that fucking Boogie documentary and shit. Like, like that felt like
though.
What? Sorry?
That costs money though.
I know.
What costs money?
To do a high-end documentary style production.
Oh, I didn't.
Not always. How much did that kid that did the backroom shit? How much did that cost him money, or did he just do that in his spare time? And it took a lot of time, I'm sure. But
how much was it for that documentary about Boogie? How much that cost?
Wow.
I don't know, but he flew around, right?
Yeah, he flew around and did a lot of stuff with it. Because he basically was like,
it looked like it cost money. Yeah, exactly. RJ's right.
Here's the other thing. I think that
I guess that put me in my place because people don't. YouTube is for
Max hasn't figured out how to do shorts yet.
Well, shorts.
Who cares?
Shorts are
no.
Why don't you teach them?
No, wait. So
can we talk about Star Wars?
Max uploads like shorts, like 5 shorts a day. That's too much. That's way too much. And at that point, people unsubscribe.
Oh, Anthony, he's looking good.
I've talked to multiple YouTubers as of late and seen a lot of commentary about shorts. Shorts are a giant waste of time now. YouTube. Well, here's the thing. YouTube used to be pushing the shorts more, but they've changed their algorithm once again. Now the shorts are not even. Like somebody Maximilian dude put out a tweet about this. He got a short out that got 3 million views, right? Huge short that went viral. And it barely got any reach beyond ad revenue for the shorts. He only got made $100 off a 3 million view short.
People chasing the money.
Well, it's not about the money. The point is that the shorts are not worth your time or investment. There's no point in making
the point of shorts, and this is why I do shorts, is it invites new subscribers, and then the new subscribers can check out your other content.
I just think shorts are a waste of time.
That's literally why I do shorts.
Well, if you have time to waste, then totally understand. But I just think that It's better.
He's finding success in them. Those are good numbers, aren't they?
Well, the thing is, though, it's just like, I mean, for me at least, what I look at is I'd rather spend time making a 5-minute video over like a 30-second short. That's where the value is really.
They're good numbers.
Is that your plan, RJ?
I mean, eventually, I don't know.
5-minute short. No, seriously. Do you want a career in YouTube content or commentary content in general?
I think at this point it's a fool's game, but I mean, I might just make stuff.
Why is it a fool's game?
See, with commentary.
If anything, I think the worse it is over here, the better the opportunity for someone to.
I mean, I'll be real. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna get on my soapbox. So.
Why? What's this noise?
I'll do a soapbox.
I think commentary is good for live streaming. So if you're gonna live stream, do the commentary. But your content should not be commentary.
I think there needs to be one thing. And then from there, once you get good or big from that one thing, then you do the branch off. But don't like spread out everywhere.
Well, no. I think when it comes to YouTube and making this a career, I think the moment has passed for all of us. So
yeah.
I quit. I waved as it went.
I quit like before it went down the hill. I quit like mid.
I feel like that's giving up hope, though.
I gave up hope before.
Yeah, it's also incredibly. Like, again, I see a space where it's like the conversations are ill-informed. The conversations are very almost surface level, where you could get deeper. I see opportunity when I see stuff like that. I'm
the problem.
Let me go in there and try to run this shit. You know.
That the problem is everyone wants to do the same thing over and over and over again.
That's true. Yeah.
And that is true.
I had another thought.
I sort of literally did what I just said too. I'm trying to get people in MME to watch like different type of movies and stuff like that.
Well, no, I mean that's what I'm trying to say though, is that okay, let me put it this way. Okay. Like 5 years ago when it came to movie reviews, movie podcasts and everything else.
Oh yeah, movie talk in general is dead.
I'm just saying overall, it was an oversaturated market.
Dude, turn down your audio, please.
Which one? Who?
CJH.
My audio is fine.
No retreat, no surrender.
Either you are too fucking close to your mic, or the audio is turned up to 1,000. Please fix one of them, please.
Yeah, you're an alien. You got to learn to communicate with us.
Just use sign language.
Like the Echo poster. That Echo poster is sick, dude. That thing was beautiful. Shout out.
ASMR.
What do you give that Echo poster, DL?
Which Echo poster?
The new one.
Do the whole stream.
Let me look it up.
Look up the new Echo poster. It's pretty dope.
It's pretty creative.
I like it.
But no, to finish my point, the issue is that even 5 years ago was already an oversaturated landscape where it was already difficult to find your footing and to find an audience because you were competing with like 80 million channels, right?
I think the other thing. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. Here's the other thing, though, right? In terms of like movie reviews, movie talk, movie podcasting, like, how do I put this? I'm not saying you can't find an audience, but if you notice, it's just the same people. From what I can see, like, when was the last time you found like a new viewer who joined your community and actually stayed? Somebody new that
quite a bit. For me,
I don't know. I don't
because I do a lot of variety content.
I don't know if they're all.
Are you talking about
I don't even
viewers?
know.
Are you talking about like viewers? Like
yeah, I'm talking about viewers. When was the last time?
Yeah, we just got this one Street Fighter character, Jury. That counts, right? But I think it's an alt, so I don't know. That's why I don't even know how.
Wait, what are you talking about?
In MME, I didn't say me, but I'm saying in MME, there's a new person. There's a new poster that chatter. Sorry, that has a Street Fighter avatar.
Okay, so you got
feels like an alt, but I don't know.
Is one guy?
So I don't think it counts. You know, that's why I don't even consider it as like who's.
Well, if it's an alt, then yeah, it doesn't count. But my point.
I only have 500 subscribers, so I don't think there's a lot of people that will comment on my stuff right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
But the other thing,
no, I'm being serious though. Like, do a live stream and pay attention to who's in the chat. Do you see anybody new who's coming in?
No.
Like, hi, I'm a new viewer.
Let's
Hi.
look right now.
well, the
Orange,
problem
field.
is
Well, I used to get that all the time.
Wait.
But they were all
the
out.
the
Ash,
problem
Eternal.
is
Yeah, I've seen them around.
that
IMDL's in here. Anthony's Anthony.
the
Anthony
problem,
Beltry's Anthony Beltry. And Orange
Because
Field. Yeah, we don't
is
get
that
anyone new.
people are
Well,
relying
purpose-
too much on
Also,
live
we
streams.
don't have banger. We don't have
Let
banger
me
content.
let me finish my point though.
Go ahead.
Live streams can be a reflection of like your most active viewers, people who actually care the most about what you're doing, because they want to see you produce content live, right? Not always,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It just depends. Here's the thing though, go to any live stream that you do, even like do a new one. I guarantee you it'll be like the same like 10 to 15 people, and that's for everybody because we have our built-in communities. We are not reaching out to anybody new. All we're doing is placating to what we have.
But the other thing,
I think it's a
I'll tell you
grind.
what
It's a grind. It's a grind, and you're not reaching.
Well,
I
everyone
think I
has
disagree. Actually, I think we.
I'm
I
not saying
think
it's a bad, and like I said, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying like
I
at this point when it comes to growth, like I don't think like unless you're like again.
the other problem is people giving.
Can you let RJ speak
Yes.
before you speak?
Lord,
Jeez, you have to interrupt every
How-
freaking body.
his show.
I am the host,
How
sir.
He's the host.
He's
He can do that.
This is his thing.
He's the judge.
He was raised with no manners.
I am
Even
the
if I
host.
was, even if I was the host, I would let everyone finish their sentence before I say something.
It's
fine.
CJ.
That's why you only have 500 subs.
It's fine. I don't mind. No,
You gotta let it
That's
go
a
wild.
CJ. Just like, oh fuck yeah.
I'm not
No.
the host.
Like that-
Stop it. Don't put that
It's
responsibility
Wait,
on me.
no, wait. Where is it? Oh, there.
There,
Okay.
Go,
there.
host.
No, it's not about me. RJ was talking, and you just halfway
Yeah,
through
you
him
completely
making a
misread the
point.
Okay.
You're
situation,
just like,
CJ. Yeah, why do you have a sock on your mic? Or is that your beard? Is your beard like covering the mic while you're talking?
I-
That's why it's
I used to have
muffled.
that.
Wow.
Oh, what the hell?
Because your entire beard just swallowed the
Wait,
mic.
what's
up.
wrong
what
with
were we
Campy?
gonna
Wait.
say, RJ?
I don't even remember at this point because there's been so much yelling.
Yeah, you're thinking of that beard swallowing that
I'm
mic.
sorry, CJ. I want to say it's a subject, but what's going on with Campia? He's got like a health scare or something?
yeah, he was at the hospital.
With
he's-
what?
I don't
Yeah.
know. He didn't say. Yeah, he probably will explain when he gets back. But yeah,
He just
they were-
put out a video just now.
he is.
Yeah, he just did this now. I just got the notification for it.
Oh,
No, I think I remember. So yeah, the whole thing though, like, 'cause I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. The whole thing that I was trying to get at is like, we are basically at this point placating to the community that we have. Unless like you're starting like a brand new channel and you're making content that veers wildly different from what you make before, and you're trying to create a different community, you're just gonna end up with like the same like 10 to 15 people that you interact with regularly on like a live stream, right?
That's if you talk about the same thing.
No. I would agree with you. But even like when I do live streams on Controller Chronicles, it's the same people showing up. Now I appreciate
You
those.
just started. That's what I'm saying. You're not giving enough time span to actually, you
Yeah.
know, study
you're
that.
also,
because
like,
it takes a while, man. Like
No, I know it takes a while, but my
Yeah.
point though is just like, how long have we
being
been
consistent and stop giving up and stop taking breaks. That's the big problem.
well, you shouldn't be
people
giving
seem
anyone
to
to
have.
advice, CJH.
I know I'm not very consistent, but I've been
And
trying.
you love
to.
shorts.
I've been trying
The
to.
dying media of shorts.
The sh-
I think.
but my
I mean,
point is,
CJH has a
that-
point. Actually,
yeah,
he agrees with you.
and like
that
we came into
people
this.
are too easy to give up. Anyway,
Yes,
continue, Dio.
Okay, yes, CJH is right. Like, people are easily, giving up if they're not seeing instant success. And I don't think it's just because, as far as like movie discussions, yes, we are niche, but like every YouTube channel has a specific niche, it's like I've seen other channels that talk about the same thing that we talk about, that you do see success. It varies of how fast they get to it, but it is possible. It's not. I don't think movie talk is dead. Now, I guess
Can't be. There's too many individuals out there with different perspectives. How one person reviews a movie and what they see and how they make that funny into their review is going to be different from another reviewer that sees something differently and could work with it differently. That's why I don't think it could ever really die, because it's like all you need is one guy to be really funny reviewing a movie. And then you're just like, oh, check this out. Oh, this guy called it. Look at how this guy called it, what I was saying. And then they pass it to their friend and they pass that to their friend. So I don't think it could ever really die.
I mean,
like, if it sucks, it's because everyone's copying each other. Now, YouTube plagiarism, that could be an interesting conversation that could come into why we're doing what's going on now, you know? Maybe that's why it feels like it's dying, because like it all feels the same.
Upload stuff you're passionate about, and it doesn't matter whether or not you get 2 viewers or 10 viewers.
Well, yeah, no.
Just
like,
keep on uploading constantly.
I'm not obsessed with views or anything. I don't really care. I mean, I just make stuff that I make, and whoever wants to listen to it listens to it. I'm just saying, when it comes to growth, I don't know anymore.
There's plenty of ways to grow.
The issue. That might be the issue.
Do you feel like this, RJ, because of the content you're getting to be reviewed?
I don't even talk about Marvel that much anymore. Like, I haven't in a long time.
Weren't you the Marvel maniac? You should have kept with that, man.
Nah.
What do you talk about? What do you talk about now?
Video games.
I mean, I do like a side channel. That's about it, though. I don't do anything right now. That's the thing. I mean, I'm just talking from the outside looking in. So I mean, like, maybe my perspective is a little bit different. Because I'm not
reaction
stuff right now.
Maybe do reaction
videos,
I don't know because my reaction video blew up.
And see, like, I can't really do reactions because, one, I am a boring reactor. I am so boring. Unless I do like a straight up commentary where I'm talking throughout the movie. Like, if I'm just sitting there watching something for the first time, I'm actually sitting there and paying attention. I'm not trying to make reactions or emotions for the audience to be entertained. Like, I think I will be a straight up boring reactor.
I disagree. I think if you're watching
watch my Godzilla versus Kong reaction.
That's the problem. That's a good ass trailer. But if you do a reaction to one of the trailers I show you, I think you would not be boring.
The most you will get out of me.
I think a terrible trailer, you'd be like super like, what the fuck is that? What are they doing? Like all that stuff.
I was so hyped for Godzilla versus Kong, and I watched that trailer for the first time. You could watch the video on my channel. I was boring.
Rolling your eyes.
The most you got out of me was like, oh,
reactions gotta be on
cool.
camera.
That's the most you got.
You know what the problem? I know what the problem is.
No more avatars when it comes to reactions.
You know what the problem is? I figured it out. It's the same thing that happened with Ant-Man and Quantumania. The problem is we are not understanding the scale of Kong and Godzilla when they're in this fucking world planet in center core, whatever the fuck it is that we never seen. Like nothing.
Hollow Earth.
Hollow Earth, yeah. So we don't see them next to buildings. We don't see them next to cars. So when you see both of them running, it looks like they could be our size.
But running. You already got that from Godzilla versus Kong.
I know, but that's what I'm saying with the trailer. Is like you still like need the scale. It's like that's what I was sort of worried about in the beginning of Quantumania when it first came out. I was like, what works about Ant-Man is that he's small, and then you could see like things from his perspective, whether he's like in a dance club and all that shit. But if he's in a place we've never seen before, what the fuck does it matter that he's small? It's still fucking psychedelic bullshit in the background. Like we get no context or scale to it. So
we're 5 movies in. You should already know what the scale is for all the characters. You don't need.
You should. That's true. You should. But I'm just saying, from a visual immersion type, like I'm going with a movie. It just helps better. It works better.
This is a teaser. Like they're not even telling you the plot yet.
I know. I'm just saying, those shots, the shot of Kong and Godzilla looks. I've noticed that the commentary has been that.
Are you talking about when they're running together?
Yes, that it feels silly, and I was trying to figure out why do people think it's silly, and I was thinking of Quantumania. I was like, maybe it's that. Maybe it's because that could be they're our size. We can't tell from that shot.
But
that
Well,
they're
no,
huge
I think
creatures.
the actual thing of why you're possibly be taken out by that is because in the previous films, they've done a really good job showing how massive in scale Kong and Godzilla is. It's like whenever they walk or whenever they punch something, you feel the impact like it is something massive in scale, and it's like an earthquake will go off. Like he remember in the first Godzilla, he comes out of the water. He comes out of the water in Hawaii and causes a tsunami on the island, right? But now in this movie, they are trying to get more into like the old school era of Godzilla where it's practically
He's
Power
just in a
Rangers.
fucking meadow,
It's practically Power Rangers
like a
now.
JRPG. It's just
So,
meadows
and then
mountains in the background.
right, and then in
Fuck
Godzilla
that.
versus Kong, they're kind of messing with the physics now. It's like they're making them they're faster, more agile.
I don't mind that. I need the scale. Like
But-
put him in a
but that,
forest.
but
Put
that
him next to a
area
tree.
scale.
But that
But-
coincides with the scale because if you're seeing these giant monsters being so agile, you don't feel the sense of weight and scale anymore. Because with the previous movies, you like they try to
You know who did that good? Michael
What?
Bay. Michael Bay Transformers.
Well, Transformers is a completely different thing than
I know, but they're like
The-
giant,
the-
huge robots, and they were like ninjas jumping around, and you still felt it, and it still felt believable.
Well, also
This
they're
is-
not
this
Like
is
they
a
were,
good
there was
point,
no
by the
weight
way.
to them
but they're
whatsoever.
not the same size as the kaiju.
That's true. That's true. But I'm just saying, like it could technically be done. I think
I mean, he just shot it.
it's just you need the shot.
in
Like
real
why Michael Bay,
location.
why it worked for Michael Bay is because he would have stuff in the foreground, like a building.
I
or
mean,
a
yeah,
wrecked
he
car
shot.
and
He
shit
shot
like
them.
that.
He shot a lot of them in real location. Like he shot like the fight. Those fight in the cities. That he shot in real cities.
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? You're probably right. This is just a teaser. I haven't seen anything. This teaser didn't show me anything in terms of the creativity of the battles and from the first one.
They
Like
didn't
that.
show no battles. They
Yeah.
didn't show any battles yet. They probably want to say
I hope they wreck a city, bro. They better wreck a city.
every city gets wrecked in these MonsterVerse movies.
I don't know.
They,
It looks like it's
they
gonna be
can't be
like
staying in
that,
this freaking hollow
yeah,
earth thing.
yeah, the center on the earth. It looks
'Cause I
like
don't-
that's the.
I mean, it was cool in the
majority.
first film when they first went in it, but if the whole movie takes place there, oh
I mean, it'd
god,
be fun, like the
in the whole
climax.
movie, you didn't even see that. You don't even see how it's going to take place in it. Well, they probably aren't going to be on it the whole time because you see
a
them in-
lot, dude. It seems like a
see them
lot.
in
It's like
Egypt.
those are the scenes I put forward when I
You
get it
have
on
to
video.
world build a Hollow Earth and the other kaiju monsters. It's a MonsterVerse. You have to
I think
establish that.
that's.
So it's gonna
maybe
feel
that's-
like King Kong again too.
Well,
Like, what's the difference?
King Kong is a easier character to follow than Godzilla.
No, the Skull Island one. It's gonna feel like that island again.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I want more city stuff. We already been to that island.
You had 3 movies of city stuff.
I want more creative city stuff. They just can't be fighting in the middle of the city each time as the final battle. I want like
I mean,
the
that's
full,
that's
like,
the precedent.
I want a
of
little
Godzilla.
more creative stuff within the city.
That's the
Well,
precedent. of
hopefully, Scar King and Shimu will do enough damage in the cities before they do the big fight. I don't know how it's going to be like staged or anything.
It doesn't even have to be the city. Like I liked what King Kong, the last one did with the battleships, and Kong's jumping from battleship to battleship while Godzilla's swimming. Like that's what I mean by creativity in the action scenes. Like, bro, that's a set piece you're never gonna see anywhere else. No one's
that's the
gonna do
type
that
of
anywhere
stuff
else.
that I'm talking about. Like like before Godzilla versus Kong, I would not believe that Godzilla would even be standing on a ship. Like he
On a
would
Harrier.
sink it. He would sink it.
It's still
but,
dope. It still
you-
is still dope.
right, you suspend your disbelief enough because it's a cool set piece and stuff like that. So I think this one is going to lead more into the Power Rangers like type of physics. It's like these giant
All right.
monsters shouldn't be able to be flipping around on cities and all this other stuff. They're giant monsters.
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. The effects aren't. Well, maybe they'll get
What's
touched
wrong
up.
with the effects?
I just again I wasn't buying it. I just
Oh.
wasn't buying it. I was trying to
I
figure
thought
out
it was- I thought it
why.
was fine. I thought it
I'm
was-
just
I thought
I'm
it-
just trying to
I mean, I
crack
love that he
down.
has pink now. It's
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
based.
Godzilla,
But
freaking sick.
other than that, like
And Kong with the
I'll watch it for that.
Godzilla.
And I'm a big fan of Adam Wingard. Huge fan of that guy.
I'm starting
And I
to
like the Death Note Netflix movie.
Oh God, no.
Come at me.
Oh God.
What is
please,
wrong with you?
Please
I
no.
laughed.
Please.
I laughed my ass off. It was so. Come on, Willem Dafoe was awesome. Come on.
He was. but that was it.
It was just like Final Destination. The dude Adam Wingard wanted to make a Final Destination movie. That's awesome.
Yeah, and just took the entire. You know what? I'm gonna use the Death Note property and
Fuck
make
it.
my own
He's
Final.
like, I got Death
Destination
Note. I'll do
movie.
Final Destination.
I'm like, what the
Put some
hell?
hipster music on it. People will love it.
And he made the VHS movies, which was.
Do you ever? I saw one of his first movies called Pop Skull. It was this weird, very weird movie. This kid that gets addicted to like pills, and his girlfriend leaves him, and he just starts going crazy while like popping pills, and he gets obsessed with serial killers. It's a very like indie like horror film. Very it's what people would call back in the day mumble gore. Remember mumblecore, which was like this indie movement of like, you know, from like the New York City scene and all this shit, these indie movies of people talking over each other. So then that branched off into like horror, and that's where you got like Ty West, Adam Wingard, a lot of people under Larry Fessenden, and it was called Mumblegore. That's where fucking Adam Wingard came from.
Interesting.
Pop Skull, yeah.
Okay.
That was like in the mid 2000s, while the French were doing their thing with the horror movies. I think that was the thing. Where's Degrassi? He knew about this shit, probably.
Where did Degrassi?
Yeah, I'm starting.
You don't remember Mumblegore? Look it up.
Yeah, I'm starting to warm up to Wingard. I was kind of apprehensive when he first did Godzilla vs Kong, but he ended up making that really, really good. So
Yo, The Guest was banger. I love The Guest. The only thing was that The Guest was had in my opinion, very, very terrible action scenes. Like they were laughable. The shootout was laughable.
yeah, that was not very.
That was so like, what are
well
you doing?
edited. Not yeah. The
I was like, when he got King Kong, first I was like, all right, let's see.
Yeah, I was like, oh boy.
I know he's gonna have a choreographer, stunt action unit or something.
Like yeah, and I'm
But
like,
he brought it. He brought it for that
he
one. So.
definitely brought it. I was, like you said, I was getting nervous because like, you seen his action scenes? We
Yeah.
don't need that with the MonsterVerse.
Like
bro.
if you go to and that movie is awesome and it's loved too.
Yeah.
But that action scene specifically, if you go on YouTube comments, like people are just like raging. I was like, how the hell? What kind of formation are these people doing? Like it was just a lot of people just had a lot of comments about it. So because it's from everything. It's from like it's not stylized, and also they're not being realistic at all. Like this is a supposed special team that's just shooting everywhere. They're supposed to be like, it's just crazy. It's just badly done, honestly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kong was awesome. He brought it for that, and we'll see. And bro, I don't know, but this new one didn't give me a cool shot and nothing. What was your favorite shot of this new trailer?
Godzilla popping out of the ice.
Like you haven't seen that before?
I mean, him and Pink coming out of the ice. That's a beautiful shot.
I
Also
like
That's no Mothra in that second one.
I did like the part
oh,
with
it's
the-
Mothra. She's the queen of the monsters. Come on now.
That
But,
waterfall shot was beautiful with the colors and shit.
Yeah.
I did like when like the shadow of you thought is Kong, and then it was like his baby version.
Oh yeah, that was a nice shot. Even though
Lord.
it was played for, it was like.
I hope
played for
I hope you
Godzilla.
guys enjoy the movie.
RJ's
I will
mic
try
is
to enjoy the
muted.
movie. RJ, well, how do you feel about that Kong trailer, the new one?
How do I put this?
Me?
Initially, I was excited for that movie, but like now, after seeing Godzilla -1, I'm just
Oh
like,
God, more tribalism. Here we go.
no, I'm just being honest though. Like, I don't know if I can like go back to like fast food burgers after I ate a steak,
Ooh.
And it's not a bad thing. I like a good burger every now and again, but it's just like now that I know like the standard that they can reach, I'm just like, can you
Hey, people went from Nolan's Batman to Snyder's Batman.
Well, that
was a joke. That was a
I
joke.
mean, Ben Affleck is my
That
favorite
was a joke.
Batman. So
That was a joke.
Yeah, that's
Mean-spirited joke.
sirloin steak to chicken nuggets, pretty
But
much.
like, I mean, I'm over here. I mean, I really liked -1, but like, I go for Godzilla for a different, for different.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, listen, I'm sure it'll be a fine movie. I'm gonna go see it no matter what. I want to watch it. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it looks silly, it looks dumb, but like, I kind of I don't mind dumb,
It's just like, what's the deal with with the mechanical arm on King Kong?
Kong
What's
got a
that?
gauntlet. Kong got a
Yeah.
gauntlet. Yeah.
I never seen that.
That's another thing. Again, they're making this movie so hard for me picturing him in huge scale, like that gauntlet. That again, it just makes him look like a monkey with a cool thing. But it's like
Gauntlet is to sell toys.
That's why they completely lost the sense of scale in these shots, man. It
Well,
just
there's a part where he like came
hate
out of the
that.
sand in the Great Pyramids.
and he has a
right behind-
gauntlet. That makes it worse. That makes it look like fighting character.
Well, he
Here-
is a
well, here's the
fighting
thing, too,
character.
like-
That's
Did you
true.
guys- did you
That's
guys
true.
know
He's
that
Wingard's
Monarch
fighting
is still
character.
airing? Did you guys know that Monarch is still a thing?
Yes.
I
Because
know.
like nobody's talking about
Wait,
it.
wait.
I know. You know
No
what?
one's
People,
talking
Tell
about
us
what's
how
funny
you
is when people
feel.
talk about
Because
it,
they're
they
making
ain't no one's talking about it.
Because they're making a show following the humans, and nobody wants that.
It's a
No,
human.
apparently it's good.
It's Kurt
No, apparently
Russell.
the show is good. Because
I heard the show is good. I'm still excited.
You
to
know
see
what?
It,
It's
but
really
like
funny
nobody
'cause
wants to see a monster
I saw the
show
first
where they're following
episode.
humans. You know.
I saw
Well,
the
that's
first
kinda
couple
like-
episodes. I
that's
thought they
the
were fine.
overall-
I just
That's
never
the
finished.
overall problem with streaming, though. I just feel like nothing gets attention. Everything kind
Also,
of gets
Monarch-
lost in the shuffle, unless like it's really big.
Bro, you got to.
Yeah,
like,
this
a
is
lot of these
also
shows. I
WB's
think a
fault.
lot of these shows, and The Boys is really good with this. A lot of these shows, what they have to do is like, okay, it's a double-edged sword for like movies and shows looking the same. It's a double-edged sword for shows now, because movies suffered from that. Marvel specifically, you know, where it's like, oh, I could see this at home now. The effects look exactly the same. Blah blah blah. Marvel kind of shot themselves in the foot with that, right? Doing those shows. But for TV now, you have to be way faster paced. You got to be giving them banger plot points in every episode. So if you're not doing that, I think that's also suffering because everything's like blending together.
Nobody appreciates slow burns anymore.
Yeah. Well, you gotta know people do, but you gotta tell them that. You gotta tell them from the hey, this is a slow burn. Okay.
It also depends
I know
on what
In the
what it
trailer
is.
of Monarch, they were showing monsters going left and right, eating different timelines, all this shit. It has to be faster paced. It has to be
Well,
way
also
faster paced
too, I
now.
think the issue is that nobody has Apple TV Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
TV needs to catch
If
up.
it was
a
on
little
literally
bit.
any other streaming service, it might have a chance.
If
Honestly, people-
WB didn't release Godzilla vs Kong day and date, I think the show would have been a Max exclusive, and I think it would have had more publicity.
Yeah.
I thought
I
it had
think
great
people.
publicity.
I think people only watch went for Apple for Ted Lasso, and now the show's over.
I don't
People's
even watch
like,
for Ted Lasso anymore. Like I kind of fell off. a
that's
little bit.
the thing. The people only
Where was Barry?
subscribe for Ted
Barry was on
Lasso.
HBO.
Oh.
Yeah, but people only subscribe to Apple for Ted Lasso, and now the show's over. It's like, what's the point of the
Apple doesn't give a shit. It's really weird how not aggressive they are.
Exactly. They don't care.
They don't
that much
care.
about their
They don't
marketing.
care about having big shit. Like they're just like, we're gonna do the shit.
Like
we
the
wanna do.
morning show, isn't the morning show on
Crazy.
Apple?
They're just
It's not
entrenched.
Apple. I mean, that's more like an award show though. Like nobody watches it except for like the critics. Who like
That's
it.
the thing. I think
And
it's
Perp.
like with Ted Lasso, it's a feel good series that people like. It's a comedy, and people like who's the guy who put the lead in.
Wait, do you
The
think
show's
people
over.
watch Succession or whatever, RJ?
That's on HBO though. That's
Oh,
that's
that's
the difference. HBO has a much bigger reach than Apple.
Yeah, because
That's what I said. If Monarch was a Max exclusive, people would have known.
it has to
would have known about it.
It had because remember, if you think of HBO shows, they think of like The Sopranos.
Why are
or
you saying
Sex and
that's
the
a
City.
bad thing, Anthony?
You know, they think of they think of those great shows that HBO have. So
Oh,
everything
you and
for
Adam Webb, we don't got to talk about it right now.
I love it.
that's coming up next month, isn't it?
Valentine's Day.
They
It's going
better
to be a
do-
complete disaster.
They need to have.
And we literally see one
a trailer.
trailer
They
and
need
one
another
trailer and one
trailer.
poster come out.
They need another trailer.
It's going to be a
They
complete
do need another
disaster.
trailer, even though it's
They
not going to
need another trailer, and they that voiceover is, damn. No.
horrible.
The
Horrible.
No, the shot where they're in their
That poor
costume.
lady.
What's the line, by the way? What's the line about the snakes? She went missing in the Amazon studying spiders. That line is so bad.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Right
That's
now?
not going to be
And
said
that's
in the
clear-
movie.
and that's clearly
It better not be
already
said in the
did
movie.
Last minute.
That's
Bro,
not going to be
I
said
think it's
in
said
the
in the
movie.
movie because
Dude, that whole thing read like she did that for the trailer.
maybe,
Who wants
but
to review
That's what it
this?
felt like.
Who wants
no,
to-
because you know why? Because the writers of Morbius are the writers for MetaWeb. So
Yay, more BS.
Morbius, whatever. But yeah,
Maybe they
You're
learned something.
I
Did
doubt
they?
it.
Did they?
Maybe
sure, yeah.
Morbius wasn't that bad.
Or maybe they're like, I
Oh,
should.
pretty bad.
No,
It was pretty bad.
It was bad.
Yeah, I don't think so. Or maybe they're like,
Right,
maybe I should put my finger in the.
I liked it because it looked like an underworld movie. It had that blue look everywhere.
It didn't look underworld enough.
Blue as shit. This is vampire in blue. The blue
looks
filter in
like-
every
no, it
freaking
looks
vampire
like-
movie.
If CW were doing
This
like,
oily
original-
blue.
Like
It's like an
Twilight.
oil- Yeah, It's like an oily blue. These vampire movies.
I don't know. It just I saw. I was like, okay, the same energy those Chud has for the Marvels, but I had it for Man of Web because this was way worse than the Marvels. It just looked, yeah. The shot where they're in their costumes.
Which
I was
one,
like,
Madam Web?
Yeah, Man of Web.
Dude,
Madam
wouldn't
Web
sleep
is
on that
going
one.
to make the Marvels look like Guardians of the Galaxy.
I think it's weird enough that I'll like it. It's a weird concept to
Oh,
me.
I'm
I don't know
expecting
anything
it.
about the comics.
am
I don't give a
expecting
shit
it.
about anything in the comics. I don't care. It's Spider-Man chasing these girls.
It's not.
Like
It's
a,
not
like a
Spider-Man.
fucking
There is no Spider-Man.
I saw Spider-Man costume. Don't tell me anything. I don't care about the comics. It's a guy in a Spider-Man
It's
costume.
Ezekiel Sims. It's a
Whatever.
character.
He
Yeah,
is.
even I'm a comic guy. I was
Who
like, what
looks,
the fuck
who
is this
looks
guy?
nothing like. Yeah, it looks
Okay.
like a horrible movie. It looks horrible.
It looks like
I
a
can't do
horror
it.
movie.
No,
looks
it
like a
looks
For all
Blumhouse
the
movie.
wrong reasons.
It looks like
yeah,
Totally Killer's like
The
dumb
fact
cousin.
It looks
that
really
I'm
bad.
down for that.
Who's the guy?
It's
Who's
like
the guy-
Happy
who's the
Death
guy
Days.
The Parks
Like
and Rec
Happy
guy.
Death
Who's
Days'
in
little
it?
sister. I'm down.
It's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be probably just as bad as.
What if
Morbius,
it's not?
worse.
You know what? I'll make a bet. I
You
bet.
wanna make a
bet?
How do we
Yeah,
judge
I
if
got
it's
it.
horrible though? You want to? Do you trust?
Wait.
tomato
I got a bet.
Rotten
I got a bet.
Tomatoes?
How much you want to bet that Adam Scott is Uncle Ben? He's Ben Parker.
I don't care.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know what that means, and I don't care. You
Adam
mean he's gonna get shot later?
No, Adam Scott.
Yeah, I'm
he's in
down
the
for that.
movie. He might. They say that he's.
I'm down
he's
for him
Uncle
to be
Ben.
Uncle Ben.
Yeah, he's an uncle.
I like him.
He's been.
He could say that
And
line.
then what's his name? Emma Roberts is
With
Peter's
great power.
mom. She's pregnant, and the whole it's Terminator.
It's great collateral
Ezekiel's coming
damage.
back. The
So what?
the plot is
Totally
that
Killer
Ezekiel's
is Back to the Future. Who cares?
Don't you dare compare that to Back to the Future.
I'm just saying they're taking a template and they're putting it in this IP, which I applaud. A different type of template.
yeah, it's
I
going to be
applaud that.
uninspired. No,
What do you mean it's already inspired.
It's not inspired enough. It feels very.
It is inspired. I saw a Spider-Man costume chasing these girls and taking them out one by one.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
better
them
than what any
living
of
in
the
a
Venom
loop. I was like,
movies
what
did.
the hell? What other Marvel movie did that shit with Spider-Man?
No Way Home.
A loop? No.
Oh,
Where
it
Spider's
loop?
like chasing him?
A loop.
It looked like a Blumhouse movie. I
Sounds
love
like-
that. I
sounds
love
like
that.
some
No, you're not gonna.
random fucking
You
shit.
cannot unhype me on the concept alone.
You can be excited about it. I don't care. You can be all excited about it. All
It's
you
gonna
want.
be good, and
It's
you're gonna be
Be trash.
mad.
It's going to
You're
be
gonna be
trash.
mad
I am
because it's
I
so
am
good, just like
100%.
Barbie.
I am 100% confident. I am not going to walk out.
Barbie,
well,
Barbie
Madam Web
2.0.
walking out of it.
Madam Barbie.
Now, Barbie is another discussion because I was actually excited about it, and then I walked out very disappointed. So,
What you
but
get for not being brilliant.
this movie's
What
not
the hell she
brilliant.
does?
Barbie's not brilliant.
This is what you get.
And I'm very serious.
You
If
leave
it- if it wins-
disappointed.
If it wins Best Picture at
Next
the
time you
Oscars-
meet the movie on its own
Oh,
terms,
no.
DL. On
Barbie
its
wins
own
Best Picture
terms.
at the Oscars, I'm retiring from movie reviewing. I'm
The-
very
Barbie
serious.
ain't gonna win the Oscar, dude. I
The
saw a movie. Okay.
director.
Oh! Breaking news! Breaking news! Okay, I saw a movie that
Breaking news.
overtook Barbie in best of 2023. I saw this movie called Past Lives, and it absolutely destroyed me. Holy shit! That movie absolutely destroyed me. All right, continue. Barbie's not gonna win. I'm going
I
for that
hope
one
not.
now.
I hope not. But I am 100.
And I'm never seeing Oppenheimer ever.
Why?
Why?
I don't know.
I don't even care for
No
Oppenheimer,
interest.
so why aren't you seeing it? Oh,
No interest whatsoever.
okay, fair
Yeah.
enough.
I
he
mean,
made the bomb, I get it.
So,
I feel like
we have breaking news.
Okay, go ahead.
More breaking news.
Breaking news.
James Gunn has announced that Grace Randolph will appear in Superman Legacy.
Oh, come on, get enough of this bullshit.
Dude, wait
Come
until
on now.
April
I'm
for
not.
that
I'm gonna
bullshit.
take the water.
That's
No,
not-
I'm serious. He actually,
You're not serious.
dude.
You did this last time.
Show the
No.
post. Show it. Show the post. Show it. Let's see it.
He literally confirmed it.
Share it. Share it.
Wait,
share
so
it.
are the rumors true?
He said
I'm-
that favorite rumor.
Hold on, I'm about to go.
No, but didn't that come out as a rumor like a couple of weeks ago?
Hold
I'm about
on.
to, I'm about to go. on
Wasn't
this
that a
X
rumor that
right
everyone
now.
was raging about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
look.
dude. I'm with Anthony, bro. You're killing me here.
I'm
You're
about
killing
to
me,
go on
Smalls.
X right now. Wait a
This
minute.
is
He literally
bullshit.
said this is my favorite rumor by a country mile. He didn't say no.
Oh, so he didn't confirm it, but he's like alluding that it may be possible.
Wait, no, he just said this is my favorite rumor by a country mile.
He didn't
Are you
say-
running, RJ? By the way, why do we hear wind?
That's not me.
Oh.
It's not me
Are you
either.
running, Senior Nerd? Senior Nerd.
He's running.
He's running. I was running.
All right.
Where is he running? I have no clue. But he's
Breaking
running.
news! Breaking news!
Right on time, CJ.
Jesus!
Perfect. That's like the best breaking news clip ever. Seriously. It's a goddamn tragedy we don't use it more. Oh, it's all blurry. Okay, there we go.
What? Can see what is happening.
How did it? This is not RJ.
This is
Shame
not
on
a
you.
confirmation. What is
This
this?
is not
But
even
he
close.
did not say no.
I wouldn't even speculate that from this.
Okay,
Not
you
say
sound like
no, though.
you sound like these other people on X that are just taking any little hint and going and running it as a confirmation. Come on, RJ, you're better than this. Come on.
Yeah, well, he did it. He did it in the right
think
channel. I
this-
could see he's
think this
trolling.
might be true. I think it's legit.
If it is true, great. But like, I need something.
This
more
is
concrete
bullshit.
than this.
Only if she's Lois Lane. That's the only way I'll take it.
She's not Lois Lane.
That's
is it?
definitely
then I'm
not
not
the
buying
case.
it.
That is not the case though.
Lois Lane is a reporter. What is Grace?
I
What do you?
am just-
What is
I am
Grace
just- I am
Randolph?
just messing around, but I do think it's very funny that you didn't.
What is Grace Randolph? She's a
Nobody.
reporter. Think
No.
about it.
Mm,
She's a reporter.
I mean,
She was
Okay.
made for this role.
Wait, so you asked what is Grace Randolph? I have a better question. Why is Grace Randolph?
Because it's YouTube.
What is Grace Randolph?
Lois Lane.
When
Don't
is
answer
Grace
that.
Randolph? There you go.
What if they
How
gender
is
swap
Brand-
Jimmy?
I
And
mean,
she's Jimmy.
hell, make her Vicky Vale. I don't care.
What if? What if? What
Vicky
if
Vale.
they species swap Jimmy?
What about Catwoman?
And Jimmy's
About what?
actually a cat.
What if she's the first Green Lantern we see in Legacy?
Well, that's
Like
obviously not
she's
true.
not the main Lantern in the DCU, but the first Lantern we see happens to be. Grace
That's not gonna
Randolph.
happen. That's
That's
already
not-
announced. Like Guy Gardner's in the movie.
Yeah.
What if Guy Gardner comes with another lantern? Is like, we have come to say hello to the Superman we've heard of, and then
Well,
the
well,
other person
they-
with
they
Guy
think
Gardner
normally-
is Grace
Well,
Randolph
the fake
with
the
a
fake-
ring.
Well, the fake rumor that someone came up with that's a troll. It was a troll post
Oh,
that
okay.
people took seriously. They said, "Oh, Grace Reynolds is going to play Cat Grant, the paparazzi entertainment journalist at the Daily Planet."
How many reporters do we
Sure,
need
she
in a
could do
freaking
that.
Superman?
Well,
movie?
there's two supporting characters that are like not Jimmy and not Lois at the Daily Planet. One of them is Cat Grant. She's the female paparazzi entertainment reporter, and then there's Steve Lombard, who's the sports journalist. So
Oh my
you're
god,
probably going to see both of those characters in the movie.
they're gonna do a crazy reporter movie. That's pretty based.
Well, they work at the Daily
Look at all the
Planet.
characters they have to come
Yeah,
up
they
with.
were
in the
going to
office.
be playing like
Yeah,
we
it's gonna
haven't
be like
seen
the-
before in a movie, which
yeah.
is cool.
This is gonna be so cool, man. I'm telling you,
maybe like
James Gunn is gonna
Spotlight.
knock
Yeah,
it out of
imagine
the
a
park.
Superman like Spotlight. You know the movie Spotlight.
Yeah, I
Imagine that.
remember Spotlight. Tell us what it's about, Senior Nerd.
It's about reporters.
What do they do? What are they uncovering? Go.
They're covering the
what?
Catholic Creek sexual scandal.
Stop it.
Wow,
Traffic
you guys,
police-
guys, thank you.
Yikes, dude.
I mean,
Yikes.
that's what they were doing. They Catholic
Yikes,
police-
dude.
Yeah, the
Yikes.
Catholic police are going like,
That's
"Hey,
also
little Timmy, come here."
disrespectful to the Oscar that movie won, dude.
I mean, that's what it's about. Hey, little
I
Timmy, come
know.
here.
Liev
Come
Schreiber was in it. I know. Michael Keaton was in it.
here. Oh,
Who?
remember the shot? Okay, I think he was
Yeah.
nominated. He was
Spotlight.
nominated for best
I saw
actor,
that.
and then someone won it, and he almost like put his hand in his pocket to reach out his acceptance speech.
There's
It's
a
like,
couple people I've heard that walked out when they didn't win. I heard. Okay, I don't think I don't know if I heard he walked out, but I heard Bill Murray took it bad and lost in translation. I don't know what that means. And I heard Eddie Murphy walked out when he didn't win for Dreamgirls.
yeah, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, because Norbit.
Yeah, that's why that's
Norbit
another. Yeah, that was a thing.
Norbit won an
Norbit
Oscar.
tanked it.
Norbit
No,
won an
and I know
No,
Norbit won an
nominated.
Oscar, and Norbit supposedly tanked Eddie Murphy. So I could
Okay,
see that
that's
as
a,
like
I
I could
don't
see
think
him
so.
seeing this as an FU. They give it to
You know, the
Norbit,
thing about that is,
and at the same time, Norbit is sort of like the talk that of what's not going to get Eddie Murphy the Oscar. and it became true, and he gets so
Yeah,
upset with that he just leaves. I could see that.
The other thing about that is
I could see
Ricky.
that. I could what I mean by that. I could see that and not call him an asshole. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing with Mickey Rourke. Remember, he was like nominated for the wrestler. He was getting high praises, and he was going to do like thing with Chris Jericho on when Chris Jericho was on WWE, and they was like setting up for a match.
Is this true? Breaking news, please, CGH. Where are you?
No. Okay.
5 minutes later.
Yeah, right. Oh, you know what? Well,
Breaking news!
You know, it's a really good Eddie Murphy movie, by the way.
What?
Bowfinger?
This came out a couple years ago. It's called Dolomite Is My Name, where he plays Rudy Ray Moore. Really good movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It was on. It was.
Oh
Netflix
yeah,
a couple years ago.
Dolomite one.
Yeah, where he played Rudy Ray Moore. It's a really good biopic movie.
I heard Wesley Snipes is hilarious and almost steals the show in that one.
He's very good in it. Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
But Eddie Murphy, like
Wesley Snipes has been untapped for his comedic genius. Like that, we knew that in the '90s, and we just lost track of that. No one
Yes.
casts him for comedic roles.
he's awesome. He's actually one of the best parts of Coming Number 2 America.
Okay, so he's back at it with comedy. Good. 'Cause
How was
I feel like we lost track of that. He was hilarious
it
in
was not
Demolition
good.
Man. He was hilarious in White Men Can't Jump. He was hilarious in Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. And then after Blade, nothing. You just didn't do
Fucking
comedy.
Blade. You're some
He did
Blade just-
Expendables 3, which was a waste of time.
He wasn't funny in that though.
He was not,
He
but
He
he
was
was
just like
funny.
he was supposed to be like weird and quirky, but not.
Was funny in Coming Number 2 America.
Okay, I haven't seen that, to be fair.
But like, yeah, he was trying to do like the joke of like, what he went to prison for taxes, because Wesley Snipes actually went to jail for tax evasion. He
Oh yeah,
avoided
the
tax.
beginning of Expendables, they're breaking him out.
And then
prison.
what
That's funny.
was his weapon of choice? A blade.
A Blade, yeah. So he had competition with Jason.
Get it?
Statham.
Because
Blade.
he was Blade. I hate.
Who
I
is
hate
the
it
bad
so
guy
much.
in that one?
I don't remember because I hate that movie so
in
much.
what?
In Expendables 3.
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Mel
Yeah.
Gibson.
The
Oh,
second
yeah, you
movie
know
was
what? He
John
was
Claude
the
Van
best-
Damme.
Jean-Claude Van
Van
Damme
Damme
is
was
still my
better.
favorite villain out of all of them. for
Oh
sure.
yeah.
He was awesome as Villain. His name was
I didn't-
Villain.
Yeah. He's like long. And then the part when he how they kill Chris Hemsworth's brother. They put the blade on the
Bro,
closest.
Call him by his name, you disrespectful Chris Hemsworth's brother.
I don't know the they do.
He has two
His
brothers
name's
too.
Leo. Jesus.
Miley Cyrus ex. Who?
Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be Liam. That would be.
That's even
It's not
worse.
Liam. I thought it was Liam.
No,
It is
Liam. Yeah.
Liam.
It is Liam. Yeah, Liam's expendable too.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he
Sly
gets
Stallone
killed
was
right
just
away.
like-
He gets killed in the opening of the movie.
Well, no,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, he
doesn't.
does. He's the reason
No,
they
the
go on.
opening of the movie, he's an awesome sniper, and then Sly Stallone's like, "You're gonna make it, kid. Get married, do all this stuff," and then
Yeah.
he gets killed.
Yeah, that's the beginning. That was
Like
the
Sly
first act.
Stallone had to make it very obvious first that guy was clearly.
He's got
gonna
a
get killed.
future.
Yeah.
He's like he pretty much says
Yeah,
like, "You're
that
gonna
kid's
die."
good. That kid, and he didn't do anything. He was just snipering, and Sly Stallone had to put in a commentary.
The
It's
joke,
like,
yeah, the joke
put
was
in
like he was,
scene where Sly likes kid. So the kid is just snipering. He's like, damn, that kid's good. It's like you guys are in there running around shooting. That guy's all the way back there. He shoots one guy. Damn, that kid's good. Fuck off. That's my rant on the.
I heard Expendables. 4
Otherwise, I
really
love
bad.
I haven't seen the new
Yeah, I
one.
didn't
Otherwise,
even
I love
see
the
it.
Expendables.
No, I didn't. I heard it's like
Everyone was telling me Expendables 4 might be the worst movie of the year. Like it's a disappointing finale to the franchise.
I have no
I
idea
believe it.
how it could be that bad.
Until
But then
Five
it's the
Nights at
same.
Freddy's came out.
Five Nights at
Mm.
Freddy's is actually entertaining though.
No, it's not. No, it is not.
It's fine. It's a. Fine.
What was the worst movie of the year? Has anyone talked about? You guys talked about that? What was
I-
everyone's worst movie of the year?
I haven't done a best or worst, but
I,
worst.
I mean, I could tell you, but you're not gonna be happy.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
No.
Why wouldn't I be
Five
happy?
worst movie I saw last year.
RJ's gonna
was-
say Evil Dead Rise. Go ahead.
No. The worst movie I saw in 2023 was Rebel Moon.
Oh,
That's the worst movie.
I don't typically watch bad movies, so yeah.
You were on a streak until then. Perp, don't you think it's weird that studios are afraid to market musicals? They didn't
Okay,
even
so
do
wait.
Wonka
So you
or
think
the new Mean Girl movie.
I just gotta understand. So you think Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania is better than Rebel Moon?
I wasn't bored.
Yeah, I would think that too, DL.
You think the
Quantumania is
Marvels
way
is better
better.
than Rebel Moon?
I haven't seen
Yeah.
the Marvels.
I'm trying to think what else.
Because at least with the Marvels, I was entertained.
Dude, Anthony, I like that movie too, man. Oh my god. I love the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Quantumania getting nominated for Razzies is like it's so
I mean,
Well,
it's hot trash, but it's like no different from the other fucking hot trash I see.
And I guess you just
at least that one had Winnie the Pooh.
Well, you have to understand, like with Rebel Moon, like I just was like not engaged with it whatsoever on like a fundamental level. I could not get into that movie.
Okay,
like,
that's fine.
There was nothing for me to like grip my teeth into whatsoever. Like at least with the other movies, I wasn't bored and disengaged. You know.
Okay, that's fine, but like I really have a hard time understanding unless you are a hardcore fan of the games. I don't understand what is there to grasp with Five Nights at Freddy's. It is one of the most boring
at least there's a but there
I've ever seen.
But here's the thing with Five Nights at Freddy's, I don't know much about the lore either, but at least there's a mystery. There's something like interesting going on underneath the surface that you uncover as the movie goes on, right? Like the story at least is a little engaging in that.
I think at the very least, Five Nights at Freddy's, because I'm with you, DL. I was not a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. I thought it was not like there's no horror set pieces whatsoever. It was nothing, like not even a little chase scene with someone running through a vent or nothing. But the problem, like, it did have a good setup though with the guy and how like it was well set up. It just kind of flounders.
Rebel Moon was not well set up, regardless of how you feel about the movie. You don't think that was well set up?
I don't think so. I think the way it's set up is kind of, while I think it's cool, I think the characters dialoguing their way through everything was incredibly just it was boring. It was all one note.
And Five Nights at Freddy's is not. Like, there's nothing interesting.
No, you cannot call Five Nights at Freddy's one note. In fact, part of the problem is that it goes a little too off note sometimes with the the musical scene or whatever where they're all getting along and shit. Like that's not one note. With Snyder, it is all one. Like it all feels the same. It's all the moody. It's all the same. The Charlie guy brings a little bit of levity and a little bit of spark. You know that guy, the Han Solo-ish.
I like Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah, that guy was good.
I like him, but it's like it wasn't enough to save the entire movie, bro. Like
there's so many multiple setup fuck ups in Rebel Moon. Like in the beginning, you have the space vagina, and then you have this guy just talking about shit, and then you have this very strange looking green screen shot of the planets, and then this lady comes out, and then she goes in the community. They're talking about sex. Like I think it is kind of messy. I don't think that's a good setup. I think it's a little bit messy.
As soon as the animatronics started playing with the girl and creating force, I'm like, oh, I don't give a shit now. I don't give a shit.
That
You're
part of the movie,
scary.
listen, that scene was weird. I think it was too much of a tonal shift. It should have been executed a bit better. But by the end of the movie, I was like, okay, like I see, like I think it was meant to weird you out and just be like, what is going on? Like I think it was meant to be, like again, it's not a perfect movie. Like there's some dumb stuff in it that I don't think it works very well because I think it relies a little too much on game knowledge. But I can't say
what are we talking about?
That's a Freddy.
Oh, I thought we were talking about.
I mean, we started talking about the. I mean,
what was his worst?
The worst film of the year for us, and I mean, I've just seen. Look, I didn't. You guys know I didn't care that much about this PG-13 Rebel Moon, but like I just feel like I've seen movies worse than that.
Oh, absolutely. That's RJ's, but RJ just watches.
There's worse movies than Rebel Moon, but if you're asking what was the worst movie I saw last year, it would be that.
Yeah, like what? And I can't see. I could see Rebel Moon being a harder experience for people than Five Nights at Freddy's. I could see, like, let's say you get two groups of people, you get an old couple, right? Grandpa, grandma, know nothing about nerd shit. They're watching Five Nights at Freddy's and Rebel Moon. I think they'd be more engaged, even if they don't like it more than Rebel Moon. I think they'd pass out to Rebel Moon, honestly.
Well,
it's a very hard movie to get into.
I watched the movie twice, and the second time I watched it with my dad, and he fell asleep within the first 30 minutes. and like he never got back up.
Yeah, no, I lasted the night it premiered. I lasted 40 minutes, and then I was like, all right, I'll do it in the morning. And I thought it was because I was really tired, but then I was like, it might have been because the movie wasn't really picking up for me. I don't know.
It's just it's a slog to get through. That movie's a slog to get
There's
through.
a lot of cool parts, and yeah, the director's cut. Everyone knows the director's cut. And you know, speaking of which we talked about before on this very stream, we've talked about how Netflix is really capitalizing on this Snyder cut stuff, and I think we kind of had
really
updating news with Snyder now becoming an official icon, the first and only director to be an icon on Netflix.
So
And again,
stupid.
I know it's all hypothetical narrative that I'm pushing here, but it's like that's part of, you know, I think that would go in with like their Snyder is, you know, is the product, is the brand, not so much Rebel Moon, you know.
Well, I mean, they're basically just milking a very a small but passionate fraction of consumers, which they have every right to. It makes sense from a business perspective. Why not?
Yeah, it's cool.
You know, but
it's also funny.
It's funny. I mean, it's very
frustrating.
funny. Yeah, like they're kind of like basically.
It's like out of all the directors, Snyder's the first one. That's awesome.
Yeah,
but you know what?
David Fincher had like he made Mindhunter and then the Killers.
That's
he
true.
has an
Fincher's with them. Scorsese,
so-
but yeah.
So why he
Fincher
doesn't have
loves
an
them.
icon? Where's his icon?
Maybe he's next.
But where's like the icon for, you know?
I don't care about the icon thing. I think it's funny. I mean, like I think it's kind of cool and they did something like that just because it's you know they're leaning into it and they have every right to. I'm just saying that you can tell that they're very much like we're just gonna milk these bastards for every little penny they got. You know, we're just gonna give you
I
everything.
think that's cool.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Brothers.
I'd do it if they did it with a Batgirl. I'd do it.
You know, like the Duffin brothers, the guys who created Stranger Things, like they got their own icon, and they made like the show that people
I'll
care
be
about.
honest though, I'm just dead ass. Who's gonna use that Zack Snyder icon as their profile picture?
Me?
No, you're not.
No,
Yes, I am.
Now you'll do it after like I said so, but like if I
I would have done it anyway. That is hilarious.
I'll change my icon. Do they have a Jimmy icon? Because I'll change it.
Here, I'll even tell my girlfriend right now. We're changing our Netflix icon. We're changing our Netflix icon to Snyder. He came out as a Netflix icon. Is that okay? Zack Snyder came out as a Netflix icon. You know when you sign in?
Yeah.
Is it okay if we could change it to Zack Snyder?
No.
Come on! Come on! Come on!
There you go.
I'll do it behind her back.
No.
Thank you,
Nobody
Perp's
can-
girlfriend.
damn.
Please,
No,
please don't
they're all
let us
laughing
do
and
that.
thanking you.
I say
Alright.
no.
All right, I should wait for Michael Bay anyway. You're right. You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Though, like no average person. I mean, it's for the diehard fans. And that's fine. I just
They had their chance.
But wait a second, the most iconic director or something. What was that tweet? They put.
it's just it's a marketing tweet. It's meant
He
for
does. I mean, what director has a more dedicated fan base?
Christopher
Like,
Nolan.
I know there's like people like love
Quentin
David Lynch.
Tarantino?
Okay,
I'd say
no, he's a normie director now. He's like Spielberg level. Where it's just like everyone.
I
loves him.
would say compared to Zack Snyder, probably Christopher Nolan. Like that's
For Nolan, yeah.
Nolan's a normie too.
I mean, then these.
No, I don't think people bat for Nolan. I think you could. I think
Yes,
everyone.
They do. Yes,
I
they
mean,
do.
yeah. I mean,
Nah.
Oppenheimer.
Yes, they do.
They do when they like it, but I think everyone has a movie from Nolan that they dislike.
They'll even see it, even if it's disappointing. Every movie that comes out of his is an event for people.
Like
It
with
is. It's an event
Oppenheimer-
for America, though.
Well,
It's an event for
Oppenheimer made
everyone.
almost $1 billion.
He's part of the
It was
normie
like
crew.
so
But like
low.
But everyone has a Nolan movie they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying hardcore Snyder. Like I don't think
Has there ever been a director that like everyone loved every movie that they put out other than Snyder? Is there any other?
Matt Reeves.
James Cameron.
James
I
Cameron,
have
that's for me.
I have one. Denis Villeneuve.
Oh yeah, Denis Villeneuve. Yeah.
Oh wait, I got one. You know, I
Did you like the Enemy, RJ?
Every movie he's released is good. So yes.
I got a director. I got one director.
Enemy's artsy fartsy though. You
Oh
guys
yeah,
like Enemy?
it's a good movie.
I
Hey,
love
there's
that.
one-
Martin Scorsese.
No,
Hitchcock.
because Martin Scorsese, some people don't like Hugo. So
Yeah, I don't like
Alfred
Hugo. I
Hitchcock.
didn't
Steven
like
Spielberg.
No,
No, Spielberg had some turds.
No,
Like
no.
Tim Burton.
Oh, don't even
Come on,
put him in the
Stop it.
I
conversation.
love Tim
Don't
Burton.
even put him in the conversation.
David Fincher's a good one. David Fincher's a pretty good one. What do you think of David Fincher?
Roman Polanski.
Roman Polanski.
yeah, no.
Well, okay, let's see.
RJ, what is there a
James
David Fincher
Cameron.
you dislike? Have you seen David Fincher
Spielberg
movies?
is one of the greatest.
Wes
filmmakers of all time,
Anderson.
but he's had turds.
He's
Wes
asking
Anderson,
RJ.
people are hit or miss on.
James Wan.
Woody Allen.
Yeah.
James Wan is
Ryan
very good.
Johnson.
Spike Lee.
No. Spike
Ryan
Lee. for
Johnson.
me, yes.
Ryan okay, I haven't seen Nice Out 2 yet, but Ryan Johnson to me, everything I see from him, I loved.
There's one thing I did not like from Ryan Johnson. The brothers.
Del
The
Toro.
brother-
Oh, the brothers.
Del Toro.
I know. I like. Okay, you know what? It's my least favorite, but I still love it because it's so
I can't
funny.
say his first name, but Del Toro. Del Toro.
Guillermo.
Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo?
Mm,
Can't say his name.
Guillermo.
Can I just say,
like everything
like
done
Crimson
except for
Peak?
Shape of Water.
Crimson
Too many
Peak was-
syllables
No,
for
Crimson
me.
Crimson
Peak was.
Peak. Thank you. Yeah, Crimson Peak.
That was not
That
very.
was not it.
That was disappointing.
I
for me.
like let's see. I
And
like
Pacific, to be honest, Pacific Rim was a little disappointing for me.
It
I
was
wanted a little
fun.
more. But
It was
afterwards, it grew on me. But I
That's
remember
a movie for anime fans.
It's a
That's
good
the initial.
movie.
I remember
It's a
my
really good
initial
movie.
reactions. Like, I wanted a little more with that memory stuff. He should have made that cooler and made it more emotional.
I don't know.
I
David
did not like Shape of Water.
If you want anime, they need to be getting into each other's dreams and like falling in
Darren-
love with
How
each
about
other.
that? How about
And like, there needs to be crying inside dreams and shit. and
There's
memories.
one director,
He needs to
Miyazaki.
be in there. If you want it to be anime, he needs to be
Hey.
holding her and going inside her memory and shit.
What about
Oh,
Miyazaki?
you want that type of animation?
Yeah.
Okay.
You prefer the Zack Snyder type of anime. Gotcha.
No.
Francis Ford.
In Rebel Moon with the
Coppola.
tentacle stuff.
No. Hell no. No. It better not be an extended version of that.
I hope there is.
Actually, yes, there is.
I hope he gets
Oh,
so weird
God
with
damn
it.
There's like if you read the novelization, they go into very graphic detail, and apparently it's all
Read it to us.
Oh,
Read it to
Lord.
me.
No, please don't.
Read it to me in a sensuous voice. Read it to
Ew,
me. RJ.
no.
That's a good bit.
They talk
Why-
about tentacles
That's a
grabbing
really good
private
bit,
parts,
RJ.
and they talk about
The tentacles grabbing.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Nothing.
the
Move
villain
on.
The
gets
scene,
sexually
the best deleted
by
scene
a
ever.
alien. Yeah, and they
Oh,
go to
Alien.
graphic detail in the book. So it's all
I
gonna
mean,
be
dude, that's what Zack Snyder has to do if you're going to compete with Snyder. You have to go to the complete opposite, talk about stuff that Disney does not want to talk about with alien cultures. That's going to include weird
That's the
sexy
R-rated.
stuff.
That's gonna be the
So
R-rated.
y'all
That's
wanna
what's
talk
cool.
y'all
And
wanna
it's
talk
like,
about
that's how you
hentai?
compete with Disney. You
Y'all wanna
you
talk
offer
about
the complete
hentai?
opposite.
I mean, that's
Why
what
does
Zack
anybody
Snyder
wanna
wants
see
to talk about.
hentai?
That's what Zack
Yeah.
Snyder wants to talk about. Apparently.
That's what he wants to do. Yeah. You
That-
saw there was stuff going on in there. It's like in that director's cut, the intro when they go into the bar is going to be like 45 minutes of him just
Yeah.
showing freaky alien. sex
No,
scenes.
I don't need to see that. You see, they tried that shit in Rogue One too, and I
You
hate
saw
that too.
Avatar. That's all Avatar was. That
No,
guy
it
was
was-
just
no,
running
it was
around
not.
humping animals. and
No,
shit.
that was not the same. That
It
is
was.
not
You
the
saw they
same
connected
at
their hair
all.
together.
That is not. That's not the same as tentacle porn.
That's what they did. That's what they did in Avatar. You were watching just
That's
this guy
not
run
tentacle
around
porn.
Pandora having sex with animals.
That is
over there.
not tentacle porn.
That's what you were watching it and you liked it.
That's not
You gave
the
it
same.
4 stars and you said
That
it
is
was the
How would
movie.
you
of the year.
know?
the same. That is not the same.
How
You
would
are
you know?
reaching.
Okay, explain the difference and please use visual aid.
How
we
can I
have
use
to?
visual aid? This is not even my channel.
Do your best
Your full screen.
Why am I full screen?
because you're using visual aid to
I
explain
am not
the
using
difference.
visual aids.
Oh. He said I'm not using visual aids.
When this been conversation about hentai.
Don't ever disrespect. Yeah, no, I agree.
He's
Don't ever
trying to
disrespect.
compare the tentacle crap in Rebel Moon to the tails connecting in Avatar. That's not the same.
They
That is
connected
not
their.
the same at all.
That's a tentacle in the hair. That was a tentacle.
Okay, do you
It's just
see
covered by hair.
Do you see a bunch of tentacles swarming around somebody's
Here's the thing
body
about
and
it.
grabbing
Here's the
their
thing
It's
about
genitals?
because James Cameron used to be a trucker, so he's like.
Here's the thing
you
about
know,
the thing is they
he
use
put
the
hair in
same tail to the fucking to connect to the other animals.
They-
Yeah.
that
he did that.
they don't fuck connect. connecting to the. That's not how
If
that
you
works.
watch the Avatar extended cut, you
I
can see
own it.
that.
I own it.
So
and they
watch
do
the
not
scene between
do
him and the
that
lady and what
to
they
have
do,
sex.
and
They
then
do
watch what
not
he's doing
procreate
afterwards.
doing that. They do not procreate doing that. That's not how they have sex.
It was very important that they locked hairs.
Do you know the purpose of them connecting tails?
Action when they were making love.
Do you know the purpose
So
of connecting
and that's
those
what
tails?
he was doing to the
Do
fucking
you
animals.
understand the purpose of connecting those tails? Do you understand
Get
the
off.
purpose? No.
I don't.
No.
I
Are
saw
you
one
sure?
time on DVD.
Well,
I'm
that's
pretty
what he
sure
did.
That's what you pervs like to think of that.
No,
it is.
that's what he did.
That's what that is.
That was what's demonstrated on the screen.
They use the tails to connect their thoughts.
It's called
to
visual
connect their
storytelling.
thoughts and connect with the
It's called
animals.
visual storytelling, DL.
Their
And that's what
mind
James
is- they
Cameron
use
was
the-
visually
So what,
telling.
they
thoughts.
did actual parentation. They okay.
You become one. Yeah, that's what you
They
say to your
become
girlfriend,
one
Anthony.
with the-
That's
Would
what you say. You
please
become one with
stop?
the animal. Yeah, we
Why,
became
Mike?
one.
Why are
That's
we
what
all
like
right,
people
Or
say.
we were talking
After,
about,
like,
oh yeah,
marriage
I
and
work
shit.
on the Avatar.
That's what that guy was
porn
doing with
parody.
animals.
Yeah.
Crazy Pandora animals.
Not having sex. That is not having sex.
He's like he's traumatizing.
If you're a Navi, if you're like transported as a Navi, are you technically a furry?
They don't. They just.
If
have
like
hair.
you do the Navi Avatar thing,
They
the
just
Avatar
have
program.
hair on their heads. They're
Yeah,
not-
but sometimes furries are like lizards and shit,
what?
aren't they?
No.
That's called Scalies. It's a different brand apparently.
Is that what I
do you
am?
know? How the hell do you know?
Yeah, Perp, I think you would be categorized as a Scaly, yes.
Based. I finally figured out who I am. Look at that. What I
Play a
am.
game that's like that. He play a game, a scaly game.
Oh, I was
Raptor
playing a Raptor boyfriend. My Raptor boyfriend.
Raptor boyfriend.
I
I was
read
playing
the
that
part
game
of
the other day. It's fun.
Yeah,
It's
I
funny.
read the part of the fairy lady.
I was predicting everything that would happen before it happened. I felt in tuned with the game. The game's makers. I was like, I know what's going on here.
Raptor girlfriend. What the hell?
No, it's Raptor boyfriend.
Raptor boyfriend. There's a gun show or fireworks outside my house. I don't know what's going on.
Probably a gun show.
Yeah. The FBI
We gonna
a raid.
I
we gonna
it's
call
3
it soon,
Kings.
CJH?
It's
It's gonna be
3
2
Kings.
hours soon. Do you want to bitch about Star Wars real quick?
Sure. Let's bitch about Star Wars.
No, I don't
Okay.
want to.
Oh, we're gonna talk about
noises.
What was that outside?
Don't look, man. There might be a stray bullet. Get down.
No, I don't know. I got a big yard, so maybe it's found that
Careful.
Sean Cross.
Be
RJ
careful.
is choking because
Yeah,
of
you
that
too. Be careful.
clip out.
Okay, don't choke.
Did y'all see those comments that the Ray movie director made?
It's about time she made
Okay.
comments.
I don't care.
What that make men?
I want to know
uncomfortable?
what is going on with Star Wars.
Yeah, likes to make men uncomfortable. I'm like, oh boy. Well,
Why-
You
why
didn't say
can't
that about the
directors-
Star Wars movie.
no, I know that, but she's talking about the way she does storytelling. That she likes
What-
to make men uncomfortable.
Well,
Maybe
why
that's
can't
specific.
directors just not mention stuff like that when promoting a movie?
What? She didn't mention that in the interview about Star Wars.
Okay, but when she's
No, I'm talking
saying,
to CJH. He goes, why not mention that when promoting the movie? And I'm telling him, well, she didn't.
why. Okay, yeah, I get the interview was before.
Yes.
Oh, in that case,
However-
people are probably just mad.
Like, she probably could have a different mindset now, but I highly doubt it because of the state of Star Wars right now and Kathleen Kennedy. She probably hired her for that exact reason. But like, why does every
Wait. What do you mean? Probably hired her for what reason?
to help her with her agendas? with
Of
the-
what?
diversify. It's all about diversity, baby.
I mean, with the
do we
recent
even
news
think,
of who was on the
do we even think
list,
this Ray movie's gonna get made?
No.
No, I don't think any Star Wars movie is getting made. Like they keep announcing shit and then it doesn't happen. So until I see production or a trailer, I don't believe any Star Wars movie's happening.
So she didn't say anything out of pocket
No, I
for
don't think
Star
she said,
Wars.
nothing that she said was bad. I just think that it was just dumb.
What was dumb?
I mean, I understand the idea of it's like we need to. It's isn't it a good thing that a woman will be able to shape a Star Wars film, or will be able to shape Star Wars? I'm just like, but women have been shaping Star
Women have
Wars.
been shaping
Well, I
Star.
mean, the full.
Well,
This is a,
in
feature
Women
film.
have
This is a
yeah,
been
in
feature
shaping
film.
film,
Star Wars.
not in film.
Since
Kathleen
2012.
Kennedy is one of the rare examples of a female executive given power over.
Okay.
So
You know
maybe
what?
that's not what
If
she
you
meant, and maybe she meant
maybe
feature
if you she
film.
talking about
There's also
directing,
numerous female writers that help.
Bryce Dallas Howard,
Maybe
Deborah
she meant
Chow.
I
feature
mean, who was
film. Maybe she
Lucas'
meant
ex-wife,
Okay,
feature
Marcy?
film.
Okay,
hold on though. If we're talking about feature film, where's the love and respect for Marsha Lucas, who saved Star Wars
Yeah,
in the editing room when that movie was a complete disaster, and she had to go into like.
Because I
I
think they're trying
well
to
within that.
distance from George Lucas.
No, not only that, but she did not like she saved a movie that was being made. Like she's talking about like from the ground up. She's like, we're making this movie. We're putting this movie together
I
from a
guess
female.
I understand. I just think that
so
sometimes it's
what
better
does
just to shut up and say nothing.
my question is?
Um,
What does women taking over a Star Wars project? What does that have to do with good storytelling? What does that have to
we
do
know
with
the story, but we know
nothing,
we don't know the
nothing.
story.
I think, but
Okay, but
I'm going to say
what
this
is this
before. I don't want to get caught up with like the whole because what from what I saw, she was being interviewed in a TV show where they put the fact first woman to direct a Star Wars movie, and I think that's perfectly fine and that's perfectly legitimate for a news station to put that she's the first first female to direct a Star Wars movie. That's literally news. So why wouldn't you put that interesting tidbit in there? That's an interesting fact. That's what the news is there for, to give context to who this person is that's talking about the movie. And within that, like they're not going to talk about like I mean, she could say the same thing, I guess. I guess you guys want her to say the same thing that every other
Ooh,
filmmaker says when they're doing
boom,
this stuff of like, yeah,
boom,
we're looking at a good
boom,
story. We love the characters. We want to give the old fashioned
boom.
Star Wars. We want something the fans are gonna love. We're gonna da da da. This is stuff that's being said over and over and over again.
So you think the answer is saying stuff that will turn people off? Is that what
I think saying
Who
stuff.
took people? Okay, the people who are angry about the movie are angry about the movie were the first place.
And
So
don't get me wrong, I'm not angry at this. Like I am, I guess I am glad that a female is, I guess, finally doing a Star Wars project. But at the grand scheme of things, I don't care if they're female, male, or anything in between. Just be a good director and have a good story to tell.
Yeah, but that's going to be the problem.
But,
Is
okay,
that
well-
that's going to be in the news, right? If
Okay,
it's
but
the
here's the
first
thing.
woman directing a Star Wars film, that should be in the news. That
Okay, but
should be the thing that's mentioned to put into context, because and people are going to get mad at that. And when people get mad at that, that's what the discussion becomes. And that's where the discussion becomes. People like you, DL, get caught up in the crossfire where like you're not mad, but at the same time, why is this being talked about? Is because people are mad.
yeah, but okay,
Which one they
and-
shouldn't be.
I mean, why are we making this a big deal? First of all, like,
Well,
where was this excitement when Chloe Zhao was the first female director to direct a Marvel film? There was nothing with that either, huh? But Star Wars, they want to make it a big
because she
deal.
had the prestige. She has like the Oscar winner.
Nobody knows who this director is.
But people know Chloe Zhao because she won an Oscar. For
But
best
so
director.
that even more, that should be
I'm
like,
pretty
oh,
sure
look at
that they
this.
did.
She's the first female to direct a Marvel film. They don't talk about that, do they? No, they have her accolades.
No, they
back
actually
up
no. In
what
the
she does.
trailer,
Yeah, they
in
had
the
a better
trailer-
accolade. This is the
Yeah,
news.
'cause
They
she
need
was-
they need an
And then that
interesting
ended up falling flat on her
They
face
need an
because
interesting
Eternals was
tidbit.
received terribly.
They need an
So-
interesting tidbit for the news. Who is this lady? Oh, did you know that Star Wars such a
Oh,
stupid,
she's a
like,
woman. See, look, she's a woman, guys. Even though you have no idea who this
Well, right,
person
here's
is,
the
but
thing.
look,
If
she's a
she
woman.
said-
She's also the first woman to direct Star Wars, and I think why wouldn't that be news?
Yeah, they should be. It should be news. Come on.
Why, like, if you're interviewing her, why wouldn't you put that in the news of like, hey, in the bottom of the thing, her name and a little interesting tidbit of hers. She's the first woman to direct Star Wars.
I think it's just because it just seems just because it doesn't really seem that
The fuck?
exciting anymore. Because,
I mean, it is
like,
if people are
It
getting
feels
upset.
disingenuous too.
it does feel disingenuous.
Why,
because,
if it's true?
because that shouldn't even really matter at this point, because
It does
almost
if people get
it
upset.
almost feels like it's like this announcement of a first female Star Wars movie director.
No, but what? Okay, you said let's go one at a time. What feels
Sure.
disingenuous about it? If it's a news
Nothing.
news story and it's literally a little fact. It's a fact. First woman to direct a Star Wars film.
They can say the fact. That's if they want to say the fact. They want to say the fact. It's not hurting anybody. Fine. I don't really care. But it's just like it doesn't seem that special anymore because we already had females working in the Star Wars universe for many years now.
I know, but the news needs to sell again.
Yeah, it's on
This is what the
streaming.
news always does. So they need to have a little interesting tidbit for the normies that are watching. Who is
This
this
is why I
lady
don't
talking?
like talking about news because they're looking for scraps to talk about. So look,
I don't.
They pretty
I
much
don't-
is done with that movie.
I don't think that's something worthy to get upset about. It's like first woman to direct a Star Wars film.
a Star Wars movie. Okay, there's nothing. Oh, look, let me make this clear. It's not bad that a female is directing.
It's like
Star
okay,
Wars. I'm
like
not
when
saying it's
Eminem
bad.
first came out. When Eminem first came out, I'm sure there was a lot of headlines. The white rapper, first white rapper, whatever. Even though he's not the
He
first.
wasn't the first
even though,
white rapper, though.
Yeah, I
know,
would call that
I
out.
know,
Say
I
that's
understand.
BS.
I understand that even though he wasn't the first, well, people would do that. It's like they would introduce that aspect when he got huge. It's like, oh, did you know that he's actually a white rapper? You might have heard his music. Blah blah blah. Like it's just it happens when it's
It
being
should
done for
be
the
a
first
big
time.
deal.
So when
I
you
gotta
keep
say-
saying like, oh, it's not that special, it's like, well, it's literally the first time a woman's directed Star Wars. It's like
Okay.
it's factually special.
Okay, fine.
it's never been done.
Factually, cool. You're doing this for the first time. However, this news, this fact doesn't feel that special anymore because, as I said, there have been females working on Star Wars since 2012.
Okay, how many know that?
Yeah,
Dice,
and that's fine. It could
Dice-
not feel
How many
special.
know that Bryce Dallas House directed a
And that
episode
feels
of
special
Mandalorian?
because you don't
Bryce
give
Dallas
a shit.
Howard has directed numerous
Yeah, but
episodes of The
how many people know
Mandalorian.
that? How many
Deborah
know
Chow
that?
has directed all of Obi-Wan.
How many know that? How many they know that? Do people know that?
They should
Did-
know that when they watch the show. They say they're directors at the
I
end
mean,
of the
her name
show.
pops up
But
all
this-
over the credits as soon as it.
I don't. But they didn't
And
say
here's the
him
thing.
down-
Here's another reason why this doesn't feel genuine because you don't hear them making a big deal about Bryce
Dude,
Dallas
that
Howard or
sounds
Deborah
silly when you
Chow
say-
directing stuff from Star Wars, but now they want to be like, "Oh, look at this female directing a Star Wars movie."
What do you mean? Look, if Deborah Chow was doing interviews, I'm sure an interviewer questions like, "Hey, you are a lady in this Star Wars that's normally done by men. How does that feel? How does that work? Blah 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 blah." I'm sure if you see interviews, this question's asked all the time, all this stuff. This was a quick interview thing that they were doing for New Year's, and they needed some context for the lady they're talking about. They needed an interesting fact, and it is a fact. So I want to ask again, how is it disingenuous if it's true?
Okay, so let me get all this out before somebody interrupts me, so I can make my point clear.
Mhm.
Let me just establish this. Yeah, I knew CJ was going to do that. But I am not saying that this fact that this female is directing Star Wars for the first time, I'm not saying that's a bad thing to talk about. I am not saying that is bad. It's cool. We have a female for the first time directing Star Wars. That is cool. And I hope she does well because it'll make it even more special if this movie comes out and it's great. On top of the fact that this is the first time a female is working on a Star Wars movie, I hope she does well because that will mean there will be more female directors that will possibly want to come in and do more Star Wars projects
Here's the
in film
question.
form. My issue,
I mean, even if
is-
it doesn't, they're still going to do that.
yeah, that's another issue in
Well,
itself.
That's not
Use-
another issue.
but-
There's nothing because one woman made a movie bomb, or
Well,
it's
here's
her
my
fault.
thing.
Doesn't mean the next woman. That means all women are Star Wars movie bombs.
Well,
Do
this
you
is
think-
why you need to let me finish.
Okay, sorry. Sorry. You're right.
This is why you let me finish. The reason why this doesn't feel genuine is because there's numerous factors to this. One, as I've already said, it doesn't feel that special. Not saying that it doesn't feel special at all, but it doesn't feel that special because over the past 15 years, we have had females working on Star Wars in big roles. Whether it's shows or movies, we've had females direct full on projects in Star Wars. So the fact that a woman is doing movies now, sure, it's something different. But as far as this going to change the landscape of Star Wars, no, it's not going to. Unless
They never
the
said
movie,
it would. They just said an
let me
interesting
finish,
fact.
man. Let me finish, man.
He's not gonna let you
On
finish. It's
top of the fact,
Go.
he's not gonna let you finish.
top of the fact is that you whether you like Kathleen Kennedy or whether you don't like Kathleen Kennedy, it's clear that Kathleen Kennedy wants to shove in people's faces strong female characters, feminist themes, and all that stuff before making a good story
Oh dear
first.
God. This bullshit.
Look, and you know I love me female characters. I love me some female.
What was the
characters.
feminist bullshit?
What was the feminist bullshit?
Because the one lady dressed down a dude.
Because what?
A lady dressed down a dude.
Hold up.
Oh, or whatever.
A lady dressed down to
Got
do
talked
what?
down
Hold up.
to.
From The Last Jedi.
Oh, you talk about
Hold
that
up.
Yeah, what was the
purple-
feminist
with
bullshit
the
they were
purple
putting
hair
in there?
bitch? Like
What was the feminist bullshit they were putting in Star Wars?
the fact that the females are always written to be the smartest characters in the room, and then the male.
That's feminist.
That's Leia. Leia was like that.
That's
That's
what they
feminist.
That's what they think feminist is anyway.
No, Leia was
They're
like
wrong.
That. Padme was like that.
So not only is this feminist
was not like
propaganda,
that.
it's terrible
Padme
feminist
was like that.
Padme was not like that.
Leia was like that. Leia was totally like that.
Yeah, but she was a well-written character at the same time, and she wasn't like that throughout the entire trilogy.
Yeah, she was.
She wasn't even like that throughout the entire movie. First of all,
Was Ray like that?
she-
How was Ray?
Ray, I think is fine as a person, but as far as okay, so here's another thing that like confuses me for people that don't like the Rise of Skywalker. So
Mhm.
you're complaining that it's too simple for them to make her a Palpatine when they did that whole BS in The Last Jedi that her parents were nobody, but she has these Jedi powers out of nowhere without any training, and she can do them effortlessly.
Because the dark side
What do you mean training though?
is
She has survival
faster
skills, and
and
I think in Star Wars,
She doesn't have
Star Wars,
survival. She doesn't have the survival skills to learn her
what
Jedi
did
powers.
Yoda
Oh,
say?
look-
What did Yoda say in
she left her
Empire
planet. There's many
Strikes
reasons
Back.
why her power
What-
would have
what-
awakened.
what did Yoda say?
She was stuck in her
Luke,
planet. She learned survival skills,
when
probably with a
Luke
little help, a little
asked-
force help.
about
My
God,
fucking
damn
head.
it.
if the dark side was faster and easier.
We didn't even hear your question, so it doesn't matter. We just heard if the dark side was faster
The
and
dark
easier.
side was.
That's
Do you
all I heard.
remember what Yoda said in Empire Strikes Back?
Oh my god, just fucking say your point, bro. Don't speak in riddles.
Do or do not. There is no try.
No.
See? That's why you can't do that.
The
Say your
whole
point,
training-
CJ.
I have a
the
solution to
whole
all the
training thing
problems,
is-
though.
The
I have a
whole
solution.
training,
I
the
got a
whole like, oh,
solution.
she
I
didn't
got a
have
solution.
training. The
Don't
whole
you dare.
training thing is bullshit because in New Hope, Luke went from being in the desert to blowing up the Death Star with his eyes closed.
Yeah, Luke lived a way more pampered life than
I have a
Ray.
solution to
Ray.
everything.
Seriously,
Here's what you do.
he was drinking. He
You
was
just
drinking.
cancel everything. No more Star Wars movies for 10 years. Then maybe people
Stop
will
it.
stop being jerks.
People are gonna pass away. No,
What?
we need it as soon as possible.
Well, Mark has not gonna live
Well, you
forever.
never know.
Honestly,
That's what
I
I'm
could
saying. I'm
take a
looking
couple
out. I'm
years.
looking
I
out
could-
for someone
I
with
could
a
take
loved
a-
one that
wait,
loves
wait,
Star
wait,
Wars.
wait. I got it.
What?
I might get dinged for this, but it's worth it.
Dark path forever will it dominate your destiny.
Oh my
Consume
God!
you it will.
Stop. We know.
Obi-Wan.
Why don't you just say it?
Vader,
Vader. Yes.
is the dark side stronger?
No.
Stop it.
But easier, more seductive.
Yeah, more seductive. Yeah, it's more seductive.
I like the part.
It's quicker and
I
easier.
like the part where Yoda beat up Luke with the stick. They should do that again.
Didn't he beat up R2 too with it?
Yeah, he beat up R2 with the stick.
He
Yeah.
beats up everyone with a stick.
But I
We
like
should have
the-
given him a
but-
martial arts scene with the stick.
No, yeah, I like the scene in Last Jedi when Luke began to train with Rey. She put her hands out. And he was like, and he used the stick. He's like, oh, I feel it. I can feel the force. Oh, you can feel. Yes, that's the
All
force.
I'm saying is that
I want some fishes
Ray
talking.
was using the dark side.
How do you know that?
Well,
Here.
the
Luke was using
novelization.
dark side.
Novelization. The novelization. Oh, so we have to read a book to understand the movie?
Just like you had to go play Fortnite to get the Emperor's.
But
medal.
also,
That was just.
you know
I
what
was
my
at that event,
first-
by the way. It was just JJ
You know what
saying
my
hello to
first
everyone.
video on my channel was?
What?
You showing your butthole?
No,
Senior nerd.
this.
The dark side of the Force is a pathway to many
And this was
abilities some
a few years
consider to
before
be
Rise of Skywalker
unnatural.
happened.
Whoa, you were way ahead of the curve.
Okay.
That goes with my Luke used dark side powers and shit.
I'm done.
But Rey was awesome. Rey's the best. She's clearly the best
it
Jedi.
doesn't
This
matter
new
what she
movie
said. I'm
is-
not gonna see this movie because I don't want to see a movie with Star Wars fans. I hate Star Wars fans.
I do.
That's
Too.
They really do suck, don't they?
I hate when people do the moral grandstanding. Go, I'm not gonna go see this movie because I don't like this. Like,
They're
come on.
gonna go
I'm
see it.
supporting the movie. I
I'm
want the
seeing
movie
it.
to be made. I want her for success. I'm just not gonna see it because I don't want to be stuck in a room with Star Wars fans for 2 hours.
You're gonna go see it anyway. You're gonna go see it.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna
gonna see it.
hug the person next
I'm
to
gonna
you.
see it, and I'm just gonna ignore everybody.
No, I'm gonna hate it. I'm gonna because I'm gonna love it. But I know there's some people in front of me. I see people behind me be go nitpick say all these women stuff, woke this, woke that. I was like, I could no.
Trust
no.
me. Nobody commits to moral grandstanding of not going to see a movie. I should know. I couldn't even do that with the
No, I'm
Flash.
telling
Yeah,
you.
Flash, you're good.
It
See, that's
doesn't.
different
Like, it's
because the guy who made the movie, I mean, not the guy, the lead actor was Trouble.
The opening to this movie's gonna be toxic.
I just don't. I
Yeah,
just
it
don't
is.
want. I don't want to be stuck in the room. I just don't want to be in a room if I know that people are just gonna hate watch it. So I'm just gonna rather wait till it's on Disney Plus.
I happen to think Last Jedi is probably the most discussed movie on YouTube or the internet. I don't know how to even measure that.
probably.
Probably the most like discussed and hated on.
I don't even.
I think
hate
this movie could possibly give it a run for its money.
probably
could.
just the existence.
Let's see.
of-
Like I remember, like if I remember going out and seeing Last Jedi and felt so good. It's like, I think believing. And not only I saw not only one of the best Star Wars movie, but maybe one of the best movies.
Can you do The
I
Rock
saw.
versus Roman Reigns?
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like everyone still talks about fucking Last Jedi, and it's only like a year
Yeah,
apart.
some
from
guy-
Ghostbusters.
I saw-
I
People
saw a guy-
still talk about Last Jedi.
So I
People
saw
still
a
bring up
tweet-
Last Jedi. It's
I
ridiculous.
saw okay, so this tweet thread, this guy, he talked about how he was watching The Last Jedi the first time since it came out 2017. He hated it, but then he lowered down his hatred in recent years. So he rewatched it the first time, and then he felt the same way, but not as much.
Yeah.
He has some pros, but he had a lot of cons. But he's not
Yeah.
one of those people. But he wasn't like Jeremy and all those guys saying the Last Jedi ruined Star Wars for me. He just didn't like it.
Yeah.
So he was he was critical, but he wasn't tearing them apart.
Yeah.
So he was
What-
very.
What
It
movie?
was like I was like, okay, I disagree with what he said, but it wasn't like he wasn't being an asshole about it.
Yar.
So what movie's more hated now? Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker.
Last Jedi still.
Both?
Last Jedi still.
No, Last Jedi.
I think they're both just in the same circle of BS.
No, 'cause
I
Last
think
Jedi-
most. I think the people that don't like Rise Skywalker are the Last Jedi lovers.
Yeah. You know what? I'm like that because I
No.
I
because
think the problem is, I think,
I don't like The Last Jedi, and I still hated Rise of Skywalker.
Well,
yeah, but here's the thing: Last Jedi has people that love it, that like it's way more than Rise of Skywalker does. People like Last Jedi way more.
Less people hated it because they
So
really
Skywalker's
like
kind of like in a plateau of like, you know, I think the reason why even it gets brought up now is because some people do like it. I don't know.
But like I saw it and I was like, I hope it's not like half the movie was go fuck yourself, Brian Johnson. Like everything felt like there's like, oh, that's a fuck you to Brian Johnson. That scene's a fuck you to Brian Johnson. Oh wait, how they use Rose? That was a big go fuck yourself, Brian Johnson.
I just rewatched.
I like Last
Jedi
Jedi
the other
and
day,
Rise of Skywalker.
and
Well, I like Last
it's
Jedi
not as
because
bad as I thought it was.
I like Last Jedi because how dumb it was. I was like, this is the dumbest Star Wars movie I've ever seen. It was like Fast and the Furious in space.
It wasn't even that fast.
I mean, yes, it was because it was.
It needed to go way faster.
The thing that the actual thing I like about Last Jedi was it was the first time where Rey, Poe Dameron, and Finn were having scenes together because they were literally separate in the first two movies.
Yeah, Poe disappears completely in the first movie.
Yeah, but this one was like, oh, they're all together, and then I like how like, Poe and Rey were like clashing.
Where's the director's cut of that? Where's
The Rock
Poe
versus
doing?
Roman Reigns. The Rock versus Roman Reigns.
Yeah, CGH, we need to end it, bro. We're 10 minutes over. CGH.
Wait, do you look at 23? Why you playing 22?
All right. Well, I'm gonna have to head out. CGH. Keep talking to me.
Wait. We gotta do this for DL.
What?
The Rock versus Roman Reigns. In NXT.
NXT 2.0.
My favorite of the trilogy is Rebel Moon.
He's going.
That's another thing. I thought it was a meme, but it's like legit. Apparently, there's some people out there that really thought Rebel Moon was a Star Wars property, and they were like surprised, like, "Oh, I thought it was Star Wars." I thought that was a meme. But apparently, it's real.
Casuals, man. These casuals.
Apparently, it's fucking real.
Oh,
that's really funny.
Casuals are dumb, man. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's what
it's not dumb. It's just unaware. They don't know.
They thought like, okay.
Black Adam is better than Rebel Moon. Oof. I don't know. Let me think about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I really like.
I like Black Adam and Rebel Moon, so I got to think about it.
Black Adam was fine. Although I like how that was the movie that Rock realized I should be.
I think Rebel Moon took itself way more serious, so maybe Black Adam.
Yeah, Black Adam was.
Black Adam has a sense of humor about itself.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I like how because of Black Adam, the other Rock is doing like a 823 movie with like one of the Safdie brothers.
Black Adam is my favorite of the Universal Monster remakes.
Wait, what?
Nothing. I'm talking to Zeno.
I can do the "it doesn't matter what you think" meme.
Okay, do you?
It doesn't even look like The Rock. I just saw Hobbs and Shaw, and he was huge. He was huge in Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what are you comparing it to?
What we're looking at?
What are you looking at?
The Rock.
Are you comparing the Black Adam to Hobbs and Shaw?
No, the Rock I'm looking at here, fighting this.
The video game.
The video game
Yeah.
Rock. I thought he's bigger in Hobbs and Shaw. Yo, The Rock is putting a beat down.
Well, that's like was it 2015? Like when he was like feuding with John Cena. 2013.
Yeah, that's 2013 Rock. So
yeah,
add up the scale.
Because remember, he doesn't. He got the tattoo that's covering the Brahma bull.
I really don't like that tattoo. I really don't.
I was like, what is that's our childhood you cover up.
Yep.
That was like your symbol.
So you don't give a fuck.
It's like when he's wrestling.
Yeah, I think The Rock should be in a Star Wars movie too.
It's like when he go wrestle again, he's gonna have that trunk with the Brahma bull on it, or he's gonna have that.
I think he's still gonna have the trunks with the Brahma bull, but he's still gonna have that giant bull tattoo.
I think The Rock should do like a heist scene in a Star Wars movie. Anthony, I'm talking to Anthony, and The Rock is in Star Wars, and then like a bunch of like the sand. What is it? What are they called? Sand people.
Yeah.
And they come in, and then The Rock is like standing his ground as they come in, and then like one of them like takes off like their Sam person masks, and it ends up being Jason Statham, and he's like, "You got to be kidding me." I think that would be really cool.
Sure, for a Saturday Night Live sketch.
I think that would be really cool. No, it can't be Saturday Night Live. That's not funny. Saturday Night Live doesn't do cool. They do funny.
They sometimes do cool.
They don't ever do cool. Are you kidding me?
Have you seen their Bambi parody?
That is
The
not
what?
cool.
That was cool, man.
That is
The
not
what
cool.
beat?
That was cool.
What beat?
DL, that is not cool, man.
Yes, it was, bro. That was hilarious.
It's almost
and it was
offensive.
cool. It's Saturday Night Live. They are supposed to be offensive.
You're supposed to be offended on my Saturday night. Are you kidding me?
Well, yes. How are you supposed to? That's comedy,
Yeah,
bro.
remember the regular man? The sketches.
I do not agree, sir. My comedy is very clean. My comedy.
Your comedy ain't clean. It's as clean as the sewer.
There's some sketches. Remember? Okay, what was the sketch that was offensive? The one when Eddie Murphy was pretending to be white for a day.
What?
There was a classic when Eddie Murphy was on Saturday Night Live.
There's a Superman issue where
RJ left.
Where did RJ go?
Realized.
Yeah, because I said we were leaving. I was like, we need to cancel it. I gotta leave. Come on.
No, but like there was a sketch where Eddie
call
Murphy. Eddie
Call
Murphy
it
was
CJH.
like,
Oh, he's about to win. 1, 2. Oh, he actually beat the tribal chief. He beat the tribal chief.
Now
Is that Jason Momoa?
He's head of the table.
That's Jason Momoa. Okay.
That's Roman Reigns.
Okay, there's
No, it's not. That was Jason Momoa. Who's that? Who's that? Is that Jason Statham?
Roman Reigns.
Is that Jason Statham with the Rock's body?
Okay, now you trolling.
Okay.
There's a video like on
Of me leaving because I want to leave right now. Yes.
Oh, it's an Iron Man match. Oh, come on. Oh,
CJH, I'm leaving.
But like he was.
Bye everyone.
Bye everybody.
Good talking to everyone. You're the best.
Is Max streaming?
I'm the best. Later.
Is Max streaming?
I don't know.
Damn.
Oh, okay, now you got shut down. Wait.
He won though.
I got to the CJH's shadow.
Okay. All right. End of the stream. Bye, everyone.
Bye.